Yo, yo, yo. What's good? What's happening, peeps? Let me know if you can hear the volume nice and clear. Please let me know. We got price to talk about. Bitcoin is moving. Tell me if the sound is good, guys. Shit, man. Yeah? What's good, man? What's good? Yeah, that's good, good, good. Almighty Cup, Excellence, Bug Funk, John, all my members, Patreons, YouTube subscribers, what's good? Thank you for getting me to 17k. That is crazy, man. Thank you so much. Crypto Casper, what's happening, bro? What's happening? Mike, you in the house? Sack Trades, Mr. Dutch, is he available? Crypto Ned, what's happening? David, Leroy, what's good, man? A lot of people have been clicking. Yeah, Jared, man. We need to have a conversation, bro. Like the ting. Yeah, guys, last night was a little bit of a difficult situation, guys. I mean, I was at my mother's. Her internet ain't so great, but she won't allow me to install Virgin Media because she's got beef with them. She is not happy with the way they tried to install the internet last time. Such a cowboy job. So she stayed with Sky in the end. But that's another story, guys. But what's everyone saying? How is everyone? Is everyone all good? Aura, you take your time when you're driving. Please be careful. Don't look at your phones when you're driving, man. Please. What's good, Crypto Poppy? Leroy. I mean, just pay attention to what Bitcoin's doing, guys. What do we know about these sort of candles? Yeah? What do we know? We don't care about the price. We don't care. We only care about what she's doing in this zone. We care about the move because it's the move that pays us. Notice, spike to the low, spike to the low. Could this be yet another W formation? I mean, could it be? Who knows? Let's see. Let me get straight onto this. Let me fix up my lines. Happy days, happy days. Where are we at? Okay then, cool. So we get one line here. Look at that red candle get recovered, guys. Look at that. Look at the beef that is happening between market maker and retail trader. Retail trader ready to go short. I mean, I've been having a look at all the thumbnails across YouTube, and I'm seeing a lot of people saying they're selling Bitcoin, they're getting rid of Bitcoin. I mean, until Bitcoin breaks down the previous peak formation, which is down here, until it breaks this zone, there's no reason to be getting rid of Bitcoin. Yeah, I don't understand why they're trying to install fear in people, but I guess that's what moves the markets. We need people to be fearful. We need them to be greedy because we are going to capitalize on their lack of correcting where their liquidity should go. You know, people aren't right with their money. That's the problem with this game. People just don't take it seriously enough. Yeah? Oh, another boomer moment. Happy days. Come on, there's no stream without a boomer moment. Shocking, man. I thought I actually flipped it over. Jeez, man. You know what? I don't even do it on purpose, man. I actually think, like, when I get into it, I get into it. I don't understand why I do it, man. I really don't. Oh, my God. Yes, I've gone full screen. Oh my God, man. Jesus, man. I can't believe I do that. Yeah, I am. You know what? I'm getting old, man. These streams are knackering me out. But I've rested this weekend, guys. I kicked back. Sacramento Kings announced they will start paying players in Bitcoin if they choose Traders Reality. Yeah, man. Boomer reality, man. What's going on, people, man? What is happening? It's good to see everyone in here tonight, man. I'm 35, man, but God. The technical, the TA heads won't. Technical analysis, I'm guessing. Heads won't accept market makers make markets. Let them think what they like, man. Let them think what they like. But we got a serious announcement to make tonight, guys. We've had, you know, And I received some information today that completely threw me off, and I'm just like, wow, you couldn't predict it to happen. It's just not a normal thing. All right, but tonight I'm going to put to bed absolutely everything and anything to do with this system, guys. The hybrid system, taking two schools of thought, from market maker method Steve Marwin to trader at home PVSRA, combining the two together to bring you what we are doing here for you guys. So let's get the stream kick started. Let's look at what Bitcoin's doing, what Ethereum's doing, and then I'm going to get to the punch of what's happened today, guys. I mean, honestly, you guys will be shocked. Mamba for life, I'll check those out, man. Don't worry, guys. My priority is Bitcoin, Ethereum, because that's where the money's at. All right. 3 engineer, I lost money on a long on top of the 50 EMA, but we paid to play. We paid to play, engineer, my friend. That's it now. That's what you got to understand, guys. Yeah? You've got to understand. You're only going to know if your information, or should I say the way you absorb this information and how you come to understand it, is if you pay to play. All right? You need to have a conviction behind your understanding, because it's no good just thinking, okay, price is going to go from this point to this point. Happy days. If it plays out, great. But let's be honest. Are you really going to take your projection seriously if you don't have money on the line? What I'm saying is you trade light. Don't risk too much money. All right? Keep yourself in the game. It's about survival in this game, guys. You understand? It's how long are you planning on staying in trading? Yeah, they don't talk about this sort of shit. How long do you plan on being in trading for? Don't set a goal to buy a house. Don't set a goal to buy a Ferrari or a watch or take a woman out for a meal. It doesn't matter, bro. All right? If you really want to do that, you can go and get a 9 to 5 and achieve that. All right? The idea of trading is to make sure that you are understanding the game. Yeah? Why is it when you buy a new game, the first thing you do is you read the instruction manual if it's a game you haven't played before? All right? Why do we look at instruction manuals, guys? On anything that we buy, what's the first thing usually what the normal practice is? Yeah? Critania, what's good, darling? How you doing? What do people do? They look at the instruction manual. So why would you come to trading and not treat it the same way? Why would you not want to know more about what you're getting involved in? Are you getting, are you sucking into the hype? Don't buy the hype, guys. Please do not buy the hype. My God. Because I brought the hype and I paid a nice handsome sum for it. Okay? Alright then. Where we at? Yeah. I thought someone would say, what? I never read instruction manual. But look, man, it's the practice of, human nature. They pull out the instruction manual. I mean, I know I do, but I'm guessing that determines my boomer status. That's the basis of it today. Okay, let's have a look. Who's in here tonight, man? Who's in here tonight? Okay. Kim Morgan, seen you about before. What's going on? My first trade today, up 34% on dollar amount. Was slow and it doesn't even show up on the bid. Ooh. Boomer manual, of course, Infinex. Boomer manual. All right then. Cool. Your mum reads. So I'll walk you through the previous psychology of W. Thought it was retracing, printing a tattoo, but ended up retracing all the way down to where it is now. What was the MM mindset? Nah. What was the retail trader's mindset? Remember, let's get on with it, guys. Okay, I hope everyone's all good. Hope everyone is healthy and well. All right, but we got some price action to talk. So get your pens, your papers, however you want to absorb this information. If you deem it to be relevant, be my guest. All right, so let's get with it. So Bitcoin. I mean, look, what do we know about moving averages? What do we know about patterns? They form at key areas. All right, look at this W formation. It has formed at the 800-day EMA. Now remember, guys, I'm going to say it once. All right, the 15-minute time frame is and always will be the basis of entry. You're going to look at where you're going to enter from the 15-minute time frame. Okay, that's not to say that you can't look at the longer time frames. If you're going to be watching the daily chart, you're looking at your 4-hour for your entry. Okay, so remember that you're always going to look at the lower time frame for us, the basis of this strategy is on the 15-minute cycle, 15-minute time frame, and the hourly is going to tell us the cycle. All right. So let's bring it first to the hourly so we know where we are, and then jump back down to the 15. Okay. Excuse the chart. Here we go. I mean, how many times have we witnessed W formations form and then there's a pullback? We expect price to pull back after the W formation. Why? Because it's them getting out of the zone. They are laying their intentions by moving price out of the zone, trapping all the traders who committed to going short in this zone. All right. Here we go. Fast move, false move. This is it. Oh, Tassid. Oh, can't help you there, bro. Dollboy Gaming. I made 3 on 100. There you go. It's the 3%. That's it. 3%. Because 3% of $100, £3. Of 1,000, of 10,000, it's the same amount. All right. Get into the idea of paying yourself in percentages, guys. You know, don't tell anybody how much money you've made. Tell them how much percentages you've earned. You know, tell them how many times you win. Be mindful of your losses, though, guys. Don't just chase the wins and bag up a ton load of losses in the process. Don't say, yeah, I won 10 out of 10 today, but last week I lost 50. Yeah? Cool. Here we go. So let's go with it. So we all know that the W formation forms at moving averages, okay? And they form at key zones. Guys, we're operating at the highs. Yeah, look at how far we are, close we are to the highs. Do you understand? Look at what the price is doing. It's just stuck in a zone. Okay? You know how many people are drawing lines like this across the whole chart? Like squaring everything off, waiting for price to hit the high, hitting high up here and hitting the low down here. That's what a lot of traders are doing right now. All right? Which is unfortunate because you can't really be doing it like that, guys. You're just going to get yourself trapped out. Okay? And it ain't going to be good for your trading psyche. All right? So let me just get rid of this box. All right then, cool. So W formation forms. Price comes down to the low, punches up to the high. Thing is, right, the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average are flat. All right? So realistically, there are no entries based off the hourly cycle. We are still in level 1. All right? If and only if this W formation forms. Remember that, guys. We have to be able to adapt. We have to be able to change. We have to take one conviction and dismiss it if it's not in our favor. There are so many elements to this setup right here, which we can say, right, it's going to continue. If it continues to the upside, we'll be ready. If it goes to the downside, we'll be ready. Okay? So let's consider the following. Let's look at the bigger picture right now. We've come down from a previous move to the upside. All right? Remember, as I said just a moment ago, whenever there's a W formation, there's always a pullback. We look for a very good pullback to the 50-day moving average to effectively establish our first level. What happens at this W formation? Price rises up, pulls back, forms another W right there. Okay? But then what happens over here? W formation, price pulls back. What do you see here? Another W. I mean, if this plays out, would that solidify that human behavior can be somewhat predicted? You know, is it possible? Or is it because the market maker he doesn't change his strategy? Why? Because people will always be fearful and people will always be greedy. All right? Until you kill that concept, you will always have a market. And you hear me saying it over and over again. All right? Next. The W formation, yes, has formed here. We've effectively got the first move to the downside away from the peak formation, getting ready to form the first level. Now, because there's a small W here, it doesn't dismiss the fact that there's a W here. We are still in level 1 cycle, all right? However, if price breaks down to the downside and completely throws this W off, we would effectively be playing out the pattern up here. Now, you can see there's a head and shoulders that has formed here. 1, 2, 3. You could even consider this as the shoulder as well. Depends on which you see fit. All right. Could this be the shoulder? All right. Now we will only know if this pattern plays out if price breaks down below here. And here is the set of confluences. What do you see here? The psychological low for the week. We draw that off there. If you guys need that number, okay, take it down right now. Okay. The psychological low for the week is 56,458. If you wrote that number down, type 1. I obviously have to find opportunities to, you know, use my inhaler. So while you're doing that, we got to hit the vape. Okay, perfect. Guys, you pretty much done that. All right, PC Shed, how you doing, my dear brother? Next, the psychological high for the week. You can't see it clearly, but there's the start of the green line, okay? The psychological high for the week is 58,259. When you've done it, put a 1. So I know where everyone's at. Tassad, listen, when you get that problem, okay, right click on the chart, go to indicators, and you should see something that says news panel, delete it, and then close. And that should solve the problem for you, my friend. All right, cool. Everyone's in the room. Everyone's in the room with me today. Wicked. All right, so we've got the psychological high and the psychological low. Let's add up, all right? Before we discuss this area here, all right, let's consider something. Sorry, hold on. So I've just been talking about that pattern, and now we're talking about this head and shoulders. Now listen, if this head and shoulders comes into play, all right, price will need to break down further, all right, to take out the previous lows of the W formation. It would need to break this zone, and it will probably come down and test the 800-day EMA, all right? By the time it breaks down to test this area here, if it breaks it, it will then look to retrace back up and continue to the downside. That would effectively lock in this high. But we're not there yet. Right now, there is no such thing as an entry yet. Okay? This is based off the hourly cycle. All right? The hourly cycle. If you're a scalper on the 1 minute time frame, this shit doesn't matter to you, man. You know, you're not in a trade long enough to warrant or waiting for a bigger cycle. And someone just asked, would it not matter to just follow the bigger cycle on the higher time frames? You are welcome to do it because these patterns apply themselves on the higher time frames. The thing is, you're just waiting for the W's and the M's to effectively play out. If the higher time frame is showing what everyone calls a bearish turn, by the time that bearish turn happens, I'm going to be trading and taking what I can from the retraces back to the moving averages. All right? This is a short-term day trading strategy, guys. All right? We're fast in, fast out. All right? We pay ourselves in an instance. We cut our losses at an instance to stay in the game. That's what our goal is. All right? Cool. So, here we go. One thing you do need to consider is this. All right? Ask yourself, how many sets of confluences have we got? What variables are in our favor when we look at how patterns are forming at moving averages? If you go back in the previous streams, guys, and this is why I know it is a time-consuming exercise, all right? I feel sorry for anyone that actually sits through the streams, but then at the end of the product, okay, you're in a position where you effectively understand how something works and you can exploit it and generate an income from it. I don't feel sorry for you then, my friend. Yeah? Tell me what, if anything is worth doing, if there's no time committed to it, what are you going to expect? If you want the fast in game, if you want to make quick money, all right, go elsewhere, man. Because you ain't going to get it here. Only if you understand the concept and dedicate the time to it. Because the way I see it is this. If you come to this and after a week of just watching a couple of streams, you think you've got it and you place trades and you lose money, there's only one thing left to do. Because in the back of your mind, you're always going to be thinking, I know there's more videos. I know there's more things that I can go through. But the general gist of it is just find a W, find an M. If it was that simple, okay, why is it that we see so many M's and W's? The key is understanding which is the relevant M and which is the relevant W. Granted, you can take as many M's and W's as you want and you can trade them, all right? How long do they last? Well, that depends on how big the M or the W is, all right? I'm not saying all M's and W's fail, all right? But there are plenty of M's and W's that perform as M's and perform as W's, all right? But they don't really last that long. So you've got to be careful, okay? You've got to be very careful when you're trying to work out what is an M and what is a W, all right? And that's why when I say to you, go through to previous streams, you're effectively training the eyes to see something. Why? Because we've been projecting price all day, every day from the 21st of January. And all we've been doing is picking M's and W's, mainly W's because price has been progressively moving to the upside. But we have had our days where we've been trying to catch certain W's and they haven't played out, all right? So give yourself the credit. Go ahead, watch the streams, train the eyes, because then every time you come to a stream, you're going to know where you are. All right? If you can work out what I'm going to say before I say it, you know where you are with the understanding of the concept. All right? So, as I said a moment ago, we need to count how many variables are in our favor. Well, let's look at the price. Firstly, moving averages tell us where effectively the direction is. They tell us the volatility. They tell us where the market maker wants effectively price to go. All right. You have the concept of momentum. I mean, you've got volatility, you know, all sorts. But ultimately, the market maker can't hide the pressure of his performance or his move because the moving averages are going to show that. All right. Right now, the moving averages are flat, guys. There's nothing happening. You want moving averages like this. Yeah, can you see how they contract? So they extract out, they expand. You want those expansions away from the zone, all right? Look at this. You want these sort of movements, yeah? But when they come together, you know something's brewing. And what we understand is this. Price right now is at or within the weekly range. Today's what? Today's Tuesday. What do we know about Tuesday? Nothing. We know about Wednesday, and that's the day that we're going into next. In the next hour, we're going to be going into the Wednesday session. Why? Because Sydney opens, Tokyo opens in a bit after that, then you've got Hong Kong. We know Wednesday as the week of reversal. Yeah? We know that there is a reversal in play. Okay? Now, what else have we got? Price is stuck within the psychological high and low. Now, the psychological high and low is the moment that the crypto market resets, and it resets on Sunday, 12 a.m. That's when it resets, all right? And we know this from the first high and the first low that is formed, right, on Sunday evening. So this green line that goes across here, if you can see it, that starts Sunday, right there. You can see it right there. 0005. Okay, that's when it starts. All right, always on a Sunday night. That's when crypto market starts, the new one. Okay, price right now is stuck in this zone. Now, the importance of the psychological zones is this. Price is going to do one or two things. It's going to trade above it or below it. All right, this zone, the market maker sets the range, it sets the spread, it works its orders, okay? And then it moves price away from it. I mean, it's been a very long time since I've seen price, especially in currency pairs. It's been a long time since I've seen price stay stuck in these zones. And when it does stay stuck in these zones, I'm talking like from the whole week, all right? They always pull away from them. They only stay within that zone if there is a massive news announcement that is due and they're just holding the zone and they don't want price to go anywhere. All right? I fast forward the reversal. Guys, if you are new in this stream, okay, it would be helpful if you go back and watch the previous streams, guys, because there's a lot of information here that I do regurgitate over and over for the guys who are always in the stream. All right, the guys that are always in the streams, they know what they're looking for when it comes to these discussions with Bitcoin and Ethereum. But if you're new here, welcome to the channel, welcome to Traders Reality. My name's Tino, and all I do is just talk about charts, and I draw squiggly lines, and I give the impression that I know what I'm doing, but I don't. Shit. But hey, Blue Moon. How can you reverse something that is flat? Always struggle with that. How do you reverse something was flat? Okay, what's important is in this area that is flat, there is conviction. Right now, there are guys that think Bitcoin's going to go higher. They think that Bitcoin's going to go lower. All right. Someone or some people in this zone believe one thing's going to happen against another. No one is agreeing with the same thing in this zone. All right. The only person that is making it stay in this zone is the market maker, because he can see where the order of liquidity is. He knows it's either up here or it's either down here. He knows where he wants to take price. But remember, he's getting traders trapped. He's making them believe, oh, break of the 200-day moving average. Well, look, watch this. Watch this. This move earlier on, it broke the 50-day moving average. It came down, tested the 200-day, broke that. Do you know how many guys went short earlier on based off this move here? So many people went short when they saw this candle break the 200-day moving average. All right. They went short and they were like, happy days. Bitcoin's going to go down to 30K. All right. Well, look what happened. Straight away, they moved price back up. Why? Hold on. If they're selling off, why are they moving price back up? Principally, to all the new guys in here, if you think when price is dropping, you think that the sellers are in control. Excuse me. Well, I mean, I'm choking saying it. But you're fast, you know, you're so wrong. You cannot believe that price is going down because the sellers are taking control. No, the only reason why it's going down is because the sellers have someone on the other end of the contract allowing them to sell, which means they are offering them a buy. So who's in control? The buyer. All right? The buyer is in control. Thank you, Spartan man. All right? Notice what's happening in this zone. Market makers have spiked the price to the low. Okay? Brought price all the way back up above the 200-day moving average, taking out all the stops who went short in this candle here. Brought it back up, came back to the 50-day moving average. Now this candle is doing effectively the same. It's working the lows. If we drop down to the 15-minute time frame, what do we see? We see an interesting W formation happening, all right? As long as this W formation holds, as long as this area and this pattern holds, okay, we do favor Bitcoin to go back up. All right. I mean, if we consider this candle here, could we re-see this zone based off on the principle of understanding what those red candles mean? Who knows? Okay. But we will only know when the market maker decides to turn the pattern. We will only know when they start to edge towards the upside. That's what we're looking for. Yes, on the 15-minute time frame, we can see a golden cross or a death cross. But remember, this is the 15-minute time frame. All right. You want to see a cross on a higher moving average time frame. Sorry. You want to see it on the hourly. Because remember, the 50-day on the 15-minute time frame is only the 13-day EMA. All right. Now, the 13-day EMA, hear me out. The 13-day EMA, right? And the 50-day EMA on the hourly, when those two cross over, that is effectively a signal. So let's look back, all right? We can see that price has crossed over on the 13-day EMA, has crossed over the 50-day EMA, okay? It has crossed over. Is that the signal to go to the downside, all right? We will only know if they break this zone. If they break this zone, granted, they could come and test this zone again. All right. If they do test this zone, price will then effectively come back and test all these areas here, these lower projection points. 55,564, 56,466. We will only know when the market maker is ready If he feels like he can get more liquidity to get his longs filled at lower prices, he will do it. Remember, we are operating at the highs right now. Random name. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But the problem with bull flags and, you know, range plays and what have you is this. If you base the principle of bull flags and range plays, okay, watch what happens here. Guys would obviously draw this pattern here, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color of that just to deliver this point to you, my friend. Okay, so you can see that Bitcoin formed a high here, yeah? So there are guys who started drawing a box from that high and they're waiting for the low to hit. All right, so let's just assume that that there was the low. All right. So we're watching now. A lot of guys are thinking that could be a bull flag play or a range boxed element, whatever. Okay. Watch what happens. That has effectively formed the low. Guys are setting orders up here, thinking that if this low holds, then price is going to continue up. Market makers give that impression right there by spiking the high but pulling it back. It kind of gives the retail trader the impression that this zone may hold. I'm going to see what happens. Then this next candle spikes the high, takes the high out. Okay, solidifies the guys who are playing the range plays and the bull flag plays and what have you, saying, yep, we've got a breakout, happy days. The next candle punches up to the high, but then spikes back down, hits the stops, and then before you know it, completely takes out all the rest of the orders that went long in the first place. All right? Playing the ranges and the bull flags, for me, as a long game, in my opinion, it doesn't really work if you don't understand what's actually going on behind price. Why did they pin the highs here? Because they knew guys were drawing boxes. They knew guys are drawing ranges and what have you. Granted, you could take a profit. That depends on how greedy you are or how fearful you are. All right? But for me, those range plays are just like, I mean, they don't, well, I mean, I've applied those range plays, those box plays, and I always got stopped out. I always ended up playing the game of, oh, why is my stop being hit now? I thought it broke out. Right, I'm going to go short. You go short, then what happens? Look at this candle here. You go short and the break of that, and then it brings it all the way back up there. Your stops are being hit. Yeah, this is why I hate playing range plays. The only reason why I use these patterns or the patterns that I'm talking about is because I know they work, but they give me the psychology of what's going on in price. It tells me what the market maker's doing. The goal of this stream and this strategy as such is to help you understand the importance of why price moves. Now, I don't care about price, all right? This pattern, if you had no idea what Bitcoin was in terms of price right now and I got rid of the price, it wouldn't matter to you. Because as I said to you before, when you start applying a value to a currency or a coin, you know, you start looking around to see if you can effectively solidify that value, and then you become committed to that value and you say, you know what, I'm going to go long. As long as price stays above this price, I'm happy. All right, we don't care about the price. We only understand what price is doing. We want to see the action of the price. All right, right now the action of the price is this. There's a W formation that's played out. Okay, first rise out of the zone, retrace back down. It hasn't taken out the previous low. It's come back up here. The moving average is effectively flat. All right. We need to understand what the market maker is going to do. Is he going to continue back to the upside? Who knows? We will only know when they start moving out of the zone. If they continue to the downside, what are our boundaries? We can see that we've either got this low down here. We've got the psychological low for the week, which is a massive area of support. Price can either come back down here and bounce away from it. All right. But till then, we have to pay attention to what price is doing right now. Right now, there's no entry. There's nothing for us here. We are waiting for the market maker to build his positions. Market maker makes his money when he moves price out of a zone. Why would you want to trade before that? Why would you want to trade before that? Okay, man. I want you to get these written down for me, man. I want you to get these written down. Jack, listen, it is cryptic. The business is cryptic. It's designed to make you think it's an easy game. But every time someone comes into the game, they lose. That's why 95% of the players in this industry lose. Because they don't take it seriously enough. They don't look deeper. They don't understand how the market works. Now, I'm not giving you a foolproof system here, guys. I'm giving you a system that pretty much has an 85% win success rate, okay? Only on the basis of you understanding how the market works, all right? That's all. Tyler. Look, guys, financial advice, okay, is very important, okay? It's a concept that, you know, people can take literally, and it can cause a lot of problems. I will never tell you where to enter. I'll never tell you where to exit, all right? The whole point of this stream and these videos is to help you understand it for yourself, all right? Because if I only cared about making money on this, I would provide you signals and charge you a fee for it, and I wouldn't have to do these streams, all right? But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to help you guys, okay, to understand what is happening, okay? I want you to understand what is happening, because when you understand what is happening, you're going to be able to make a decision for yourself, okay? Okay then, let's have a look at these questions. Some people got a couple of questions. I got bopped on that red candle. I went long, held low, stop loss. I assume the market makers are going to send us up to 60k. What FX pairs do you stay clear from? Houdini. Okay, cool. If knowledge serves me correctly, I will show you now the FX pairs that I trade. Now, this is for the Forex guys, okay? Just while we're waiting for things to play out. This is for the Forex guys, okay? So, let me see how I'm going to do this. All right. So, here's a chart for you. Now, this is normally, I gave this to my guys on the Saturday stream, because on the Saturday stream for the Patreons and the YouTube members, we talk about Forex strategies, all right? And this is something that is going to help them, well, it should effectively help them understand about fractional disparity, all right? But these are the Forex pairs that I effectively look out for, okay? Focus on the ones that I trade, and then you don't need to worry about ones that you don't need to trade, okay? But this is where fractional disparity comes into play, all right? So, take an image of this, guys. Write it down. I'm going to talk about it, all right? Write it down, okay? Because it's going to help you. Ideally, you want to set up, principally if you've got IC markets, all right? This is for people that trade on MT4 with Forex, okay? If the market maker kingdom is the Tina and he's the king. Okay, man. There's some funny things, man. Okay, then. Cool. Here we go. Euro USD, GBP USD, Aussie dollar, all right? Majors. Okay, majors against the dollar, majors against the yen, all right? These are the minors, okay? Based on how these currencies behave, right, is going to tell you where the market makers are moving their money. So if you get charts on MT4 and bring Euro USD to the top, GBP USD to the middle, Aussie dollar right there, okay? And you put them in this direct order and have them on the hour time frame, okay? Look back, take a step back and look at what price is doing on the hour time frame, okay? If you see the majors up here, if you see the majors are just stuck in a zone and they're not going up or down, they're just ranging, you know they're moving the minors. So you know they're moving these pairs here, and you know they're moving these pairs here as well, okay? USD JPY, yes, that is a major, okay? But you'll see the general conviction by the market maker that if he's holding the majors, it means he's working the minor pairs, all right? And vice versa as well. When you see Euro USD, GBP USD, and Aussie dollar moving, you know that the money is favoring the majors. So if you've got any positions or you're looking for positions on any minor pairs, you know to steer clear because they're holding those zones, okay? That's fractional disparity, guys. Okay? It's fractional disparity. Antonio, thank you, man. Yeah, I'm good, man. So from what I understand, if the price stays above the previous W pattern low, then we should expect the market makers to move price upward. If it drops below, then price heads to 56k. Okay, look, this is how you have to understand. Guys, just before I go on and answer Antonio's question, have you guys got this information? Please type yes. Type 1 if you've got it so I can move forward. Happy days. Cool. Let's go. All right, then. So Antonio's question. Antonio's pretty much asking what happens if price breaks certain lows of certain areas. Okay. If it drops below, then price heads to 56. Who knows if it heads to 56, my friend? Okay. We won't know if it will guaranteed hit to 56, but principally, okay, if this zone, look, they worked it earlier on. They've worked it again, but they didn't go any lower. What is that saying to you? Are they finished with this zone? Are they holding the M2? We know that M2 equals M4. And where is M4? Above 60k. But we need conviction first. We need market makers to at least come above the 50-day moving average. We need them to break above the 50-day, retrace, and continue back up. So effectively, the pattern. We need this. Oh, come on, man. Here we go. We need price to come up above here, retrace back down, test the 50-day moving average, rise to the upside. That's what we're waiting for. Okay? Yes, it's a waiting game, guys. And I know your fingers are getting itchy. You want to step in and start trading. You're seeing loads of other people making money across the whole board. You want to start getting your fingers wet. Guys, you either wait to get paid and get paid handsomely, or you pay the price of trying to get paid sooner. All right? There's no shortcut in this game. You either wait for when the market maker decides to make his money, or you try and make money when the retail trader's going to make his money. Go figure. Which one do you want? I know where I'm going. Yeah? I know exactly where I'm looking at. All right? So if, and only if, Bitcoin breaks down and tests yesterday, the previous session's low, which is Monday's low. That's Monday's low right there. All right? Yesterday's low was right there. It didn't go anywhere. All right? Yesterday's high is there, and yesterday's low is there. This was Tuesday, guys. Sorry, this was Tuesday. Okay? You can see that Monday didn't really do anything. All right? Look how close those are. Can you see that? Yesterday's high, yesterday's low. Look how shit the session was. That's why you don't trade on Mondays. We were down a liquidity pool because the UK closed. All right? So, in relation to your question, my friend, we will only know if they break down. Okay? If they break down, we've got ourselves a strategy. We know where we need to go. If they continue to the upside, we will know where we need to go. Understand this. You shouldn't be coming to the charts playing the guessing game. Nah. You should be coming to the charts saying, I'm waiting for this scenario to play out or this scenario to play out. Either one, I'm going to take my trade. All right? That's effectively what you're trying to establish. You're trying to work out, do the market makers favor lower prices to get longs at lower prices? You know? Or do they favor higher prices? Yeah? We will only know when they break the zone. Till now, we're still in the first level. If this zone, this level here plays out, we know in order to confirm the level, we need price to come and break above this zone here. And it needs to make a clean break to the upside to confirm the level. All right? Let's jump down to the 15-minute time frame and have a closer look. Here we go. This is a smaller W. All right? What do we see? Vector 1, Vector 2, Vector 3, Vector 4. You can even ignore that one. You can go 1, 2, 3. Nice aggressive vector candles. What do we know about vector candles? Yeah, we know what market makers are doing. For the record, guys, how many of you are completely new to this stream so that I can explain what this pattern is doing? All right, give me a 1, all right, if you are completely brand new to the stream so I can explain this pattern right here so you guys are on the same wavelength. Okay, cool. All right then. Welcome to the stream, guys. Okay, cool. Much love to you guys. Thank you for passing through. Thank you very much. 4537 Malcolm, man. That's funny. I'm gonna talk about gold in a sec, guys. I'm gonna talk about gold in a sec. What's up, Netherlands? How you doing? 420. Thank you very much. You know, WVVM. You know the strategy, bro. That's exactly what it is. All right, then. Cool. Here we go. W formation is a psychological pattern. It's about inducing traders. It's how market makers build liquidity. All right. Vector candles. These are high pressure candles. You know, notable candles. These are the candles that help us determine the pattern. The first leg is always made up of an aggressive move to the downside. Why? Market makers trigger the retail traders to go short. All right. Break above the 50-day moving average, drop. 200-day, drop. They induce traders to go short. Big 800-day EMA on the 15-minute time frame. They trigger loads of orders for guys that go short. At the same time, they are building their longs at lower prices because market makers don't build longs whilst price is rising. That's a mug's game. All right. They build longs when it's dropping and they build shorts when it's rising. Why? Because they want to get the price at its cheapest possible when it's the lowest, so they can get their longs filled at the lowest possible price to close them higher. And they get their shorts at the highest possible price so they can start selling them from the highs. Okay? That's why they say buy low and sell high. That's what it means, right? Or how do we understand the buy low and sell high concept? Does it mean you buying before, when you hit a high, you buy there because you think it's going to continue higher? No. Yeah? The buy low, sell high concept, it applies to the market maker. He buys lower, all right, and he sells higher. Okay? So, what happens? How does market maker build liquidity? How does he get his orders filled? Remember, for every time someone wants to buy a contract, he needs someone to sell it to him, which is why we call them the market makers. The market makers have algorithms designed to fill positions. Market maker oversees where the liquidity pools are. He has conversations with other market makers. There are 3 types of market makers in the world, guys. You've got the guys in Asia, Europe, and the US. They all have a conversation with each other. This is how banks operate. They talk amongst themselves. They move money across sessions. All right, that's how it works. If you think otherwise, then you need a wake-up call in this instance, guys. All right, this is how the business is. All right, go and research what a market maker is. All right, it's not this mysterious guy. These are human beings, man. They just have the money to pay some of the smartest people in the world to build algorithms to effectively exploit traders. Yeah. Here we go. Market maker brings price down. He gets his longs filled at lower prices. At the same time, he's fulfilling the retail trader's desire to go short. A retail trader is putting stop losses because that's what they tell you guys in the retail books, you know, on brokers or any other trading courses. Put your stop loss to protect your account. Does it really protect your account? I don't know. If anything, it's laying down your hand. The market maker can see where the dead money's at. All right, brokers and the dealers, they can see where guys are putting their stop losses because to them, that's where your liquidity on margin is at. And they know if they tap that line, bang, they've got your monies. Yeah? So what does the market maker do? He spikes the low. He sends price all the way down here. Do you know how many guys went short here? It is frightening. So many guys went short here. Market maker reverses price back. He's absorbed enough liquidity. Market makers move in threes. Notice 1, 2, 3. Yeah? He moves in threes. 3 is a psychological number, yeah? Do we have an understanding that 3 is the magic number? Everything is all in threes, right? Okay, happy days. So, Once they spike the low, they reverse price back. Because if they allow price to continue down here, all right, if they've got enough liquidity, then they're going to let retail traders realize a profit. So they have to bring price all the way back up. Okay, when they bring it back up, they use the stop losses for all the guys who went short, hit their stop losses and reverse price all the way back up. They hit the stops. They use those stops to get the liquidity fills for the longs that they've been building whilst price has been dropping. All right. What do they always do, guys? When price forms a low and pulls back from it, okay, what is it that the market makers always do? What do we always see when price pulls away from something? What is that something? Guys, tell me what it is so I know people aren't just listening to me talk shit. They're actually learning. Tell me what happens. Come back to the area. Okay. What area? What? Retrace. Thank you, Hugo White. Straight. I always call out the first person who says it. They retrace to the moving average. They return back into the zone. Okay, they bring it back to the zone. Why? Because they reset the intention. How? Here's how they do it. When they bring price back to the moving average, the guys who went short here feel like they have missed out on a big opportunity. So the market maker makes them think that price is now going to continue to the downside. All right. He says, right, make them think that this is resistance and then let's get them to get their money committed again. What do? They move price down, break away from the 50-day. They get the guys committed. They start putting their shorts in place. They use this big vector candle to trigger those shorts because the guys who went short here got stopped out. They are fighting with the market now. They want to get back in again. So what happens? Vector candle, they bring price back down, they tap the lows, and then they reverse it back up and take out the shorts. Retail traders right now are getting squashed in this zone right now in real time. People's money is getting burnt left, right, and center. Okay? Now, where are we? Right now, we are in a zone. We are working on a potential small W formation. Okay? Pin to the low, 1. Pin to the low, 2. If we see another pin to the low, 3, price should effectively bounce out. But will we see that? We don't know. Are the market makers actually now moving price out of the zone from this point here? Are they going to slowly move up? Let's see how it happens. But remember, we retail traders are seeing moving averages pointing downwards. All right. Price is going to come back up and move out of that zone. It needs to do that because it needs to utilize the retail trader's intention of going short. He needs them to stay short because by staying short, they are the liquidity for his long that can be realized at a higher price later on. So we're waiting for the market maker now to move price out of this zone to trap up all the guys who were still short here and get the guys who were still short in this area to keep them committed in that position till the last point until they move out of the zone. But everything I've just said now could be completely blown off cover. Market makers could actually collapse price even further now. All right? But we won't know until it happens. If that's the case and it does happen, what has to happen next? They need to be working down this area. This area down here, all right, may be realized if market makers break below this area. Okay? We will only know if it happens. And if it does happen, price right now is coming back to the 50-day moving average, retracing back down. If they continue down, this drop, retrace, continuation down is effectively a pattern. Look. Drop, 1. Rise. Drop, 2. But until it breaks this previous zone down here, it ain't nothing. Yeah? It has to break down here. But until that happens, nothing is in sight. All right? There is no entry point. We are projecting right now, guys. We are looking at the market maker's intention. We're trying to work out, what does he want? When is he satisfied with the amount of liquidity that he's got trapped in these zones? Okay? And this is what we're waiting for, guys. Yeah? Vasily, man, what are you doing there, brother? Thank you very much there, man. Nasigala. Good man. Thank you. Okay, Tina, can you explain those M1s, M2s? Okay, so the M1s, what's good, Sonny Biggs, man? Your trainers, my friend, arrive at my house tomorrow, bro. You're going to get a picture of them. I'm going to try them on for you to make sure they're okay, and then I'll send them out to you. Nah, man, I wouldn't do that to you, bro. I wouldn't do that to you. So we're going to get in touch with you tomorrow, man. We're going to need your address, my friend, so I can get them sent out to you. Okay? But that's all good. Okay, yeah, I'm going to look at the couple of other coins as well. I'm going to go through Ethereum right now. Okay? Should we draw the title on the wicks or the candle close? Right, look, Skaz, listen. When it comes to drawing the W's and the patterns, don't be obsessive in the sense where you need to draw them directly onto the wicks. It's just a general, a general diagram, because you're never going to get a perfect W, perfect M, perfect pattern. It's not going to happen, all right? But what you need to be focusing on is what's actually happening in the zone. I mean, look, how untidy is that, all right? If I base my drawings on the wicks, which wick do I use? Do I use that one, that one, that one, that one? And then I'm going to start being, over analytical, and then I'm going to be wasting too much time drawing on patterns, and the move would have happened. And I'll be like, oh yeah, but it didn't, it came out of there. Oh, it's not valid. Don't do that to yourselves. Draw the pattern so that it's nice and clear, all right? And you can see price is already going to be doing it, all right? I mean, guys, if you're really desperate to do it, okay, what you can do is this. Check this out. To make life easier for you, get a chart up, all right, and get rid of the grid. Change it to a line chart, all right. Let me change this, make it scale to fix because of that one bloop in price. And what do you see? Can you see the W right there? Yeah? Can you see it? You can draw it like that. You can base it off that. Yeah? Happy days. So where are we at right now? That's where we are. Okay. New Retro, how you doing, my friend? Can you help me understand lot size on MT4? Try to place one lot size trade on $yen and it made a laser sound. Okay, so that effectively means that you didn't have enough margin in the account to call a one lot size trade. Okay, my advice to you is to do this. Start on the minimal amount, the minimal lot size that you can. All right, once you've effectively opened the minimal amount, look at your margin, all right, and see how much margin you put down. Okay, go and get yourself a lot size calculator. That will tell you how much margin you need to have in your account to effectively, because one standard lot size itself is 100,000 contracts. All right. So when you trade on 1-to-1 on, when you literally have no leverage, okay, you effectively have to have as such 100 grand to open the trade as margin. Yeah, that's a standard lot. All right. Other accounts vary as well. You've also got 500-to-1. I mean, it depends on the account that you've opened. Okay. What are you saying, Oscar? How you doing, my friend? Ether is a perfect inverse head and shoulders. Let's have a look at Ethereum then, guys. Let's bring it over to Ethereum. I'm just going to get myself a quick drink. Give me 2 seconds. I'll bring up Ethereum. Ooh. I mean, guys, look. What are we doing? We are stuck at the highs. Now, this is a perfect level 1 play. All right? If Ethereum holds, ask yourself, why are they holding the major coins? What's been moving? Guys, just give me a list of coins that have been moving. Okay? I'm seeing a comment here. Give me a list of altcoins that have been moving. Okay? We know Ripple's been moving. Okay? We know Ripple's been moving. Just give me a list of coins that have actually made some decent size. Fire away. Ether 2.0's in 8 days. Well, there you go. Okay, so we've established that the altcoins have been moving. BNB. Haha, PC. My guy, PC. PC, give me a 1 or 2 if you're all good with what we spoke about earlier, man. Okay, so it's safe to say that the altcoins are moving. All right, here's your fractional disparity, guys. All right, if you want to know where you guys are in the marketplace, okay, pull up Ethereum, pull up Bitcoin, and then have a look at the altcoins. If the altcoins are moving, they're holding the majors. That majors being Ethereum and Bitcoin. All right, if they're holding the altcoins, they're moving the majors. Fractional disparity. Earlier on, we spoke about it with Forex, with gold, with this concept right here. Can you imagine Euro USD, GBP USD, dollar, Aussie dollar? That could be Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, for example. For the joke of it, let's have a look at Litecoin. Where's Litecoin? Just for a split second. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Litecoin. All right. What's Litecoin doing? I mean, Litecoin, she's at highs in, yeah, she's at the highs right now. Okay. But she's stuck in this zone right here. Okay. I mean, Litecoin, she's different, man. She is different. She moves and she doesn't care. Ethereum did exactly this same drop, but then Litecoin just moved back up and made higher highs. So do you understand what I'm saying, guys, about knowing where you are across the board? When you know where you are across the board, happy days. You have an understanding of where you need to be moving your money. You'll know that if they're holding the majors, it means that the majors aren't really going to be doing big moves until they've decided to move the alts. This is the fractional disparity that I'm trying to establish, man. This is what I'm trying to establish for you guys. And this is what these streams are about. They're trying to help you guys understand it. Okay. Paid network token has been moving up though. Okay. Okay. Wicked. Paid network. Okay. I'm seeing lists of new coins. Ethereum has been blasting off. It still hasn't broken it. 2017 high. Oh, my bad. Okay then. So, Ethereum. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a little pattern play out right there, but we spoke about that last night with Ethereum. All right. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to remove this. All right. We're going to do something with this. Right. What do we know? Level 1. All right. This is all level 1. Price needs to break above this zone right here to confirm level 1 presence. Okay? Level 1 needs to break out and hit up here. Where is the confirmation of support? M2. Do we know M2 as M4? Look back the previous streams and you'll understand what the concept of the M pivot points are. Okay? Tino, great question. How many hours a day do you watch the charts? Physically watching them all the time, I'd say about, collectively, I'm looking at about 8 hours in the day that I'm looking at the chart. So I'll stare at the chart for a good 2-3 hours and then I'll leave a bit. But I'll always have charts in the background, always have charts all over the place, whether they're on a tablet, I need to get a new tablet. They're on my phone. If I'm driving, I've got, got MT4 on my phone right there. Okay. It's literally no different to a sat nav MT4. All right. That's how I look at it. I've got charts all over the house. I've got, in the kitchen, I've got a TV in the kitchen where I've got charts up. There was one time when I had a tablet in my bathroom and it had charts continuously on there. But then little one decided to actually, throw water at it. So yeah, goodbye tablet. That's why I need a new tablet. But anyway, that's another story. Ethereum. Okay. Charts trap me. Got this. Thomas Santil. Yeah. Do I see? Okay. Cool. Right. What have we got here? Ethereum is holding the zone. Where is she in light of the psychological high and low for the week? Well, let's have a look. There's a psychological low right there. Yeah. There's a psychological high right there. Okay. Price is above it. Are we effectively in line for a move to the upside for Ethereum? Could the M4 be realized? Is that my next projection point? I think it is. 2,206 could be the next set that Ethereum takes. Why? On the basis of the M2 zone. Now that's not guaranteed, guys, because at any point price can break down. We won't know until the market makers show us their hand. Now the inverted head and shoulders, I believe, depending on what time frame he's considering it from, okay, is he looking at this for a head and shoulders? 1, 2, 3. Is this the inverted head and shoulders? Is this the variation of a W? Yeah? Can we see a variation of the W right there? Remember, inverted head and shoulders patterns are variations of W's and M's. Sorry, the other way around. W's and M's are variations of the head and shoulders patterns. Okay? That's where we are right now with Ethereum. Okay? Right. Can you explain the critical confirmation part? Critical confirmation. Dollar yen's my favorite pair. Hands down. Dollar yen's my favorite pair. But how is this level 1 if we didn't come out of a peak formation? We have come out of the peak formation. We come out of it, rise. It's now come back down. Rise up. That's what we're waiting for. As long as price doesn't break below the peak formation, it can come all the way down to here. It will still be deemed as within the peak formation. Okay? Right now, level 1 effectively locks the peak formation. That's what it does. Level 1 locks the peak formation. The locking of the peak formation is confirmed when level 1 is broken and tested higher. That's when it is. Okay? Cool. Only Bitcoin, you haven't seen my pair yet. Bang out the zone, man. What are you chatting, bruv? Matic network, okay, playing out exactly. Isn't the W under the M? Head, shoulders. They'll be trapping all those shores. Hermes, if you go back in the previous streams, you know how many times we've seen an M pattern form and then a W formation happen straight away? It's like the M cycle last week, okay, was the first time that we actually sat through a weekly cycle of the M formation, all right? It was the first time we actually did that. Look, before price, yeah, so before this pattern right here, let me just bring it all the way down. Look. There was the M up here, of the weekly cycle, drop, level 1, yeah? Level 1 was there. Okay. Level 2. Level 3, peak formation, up she goes. Yeah? That was the first time that we actually sat through a weekly cycle of the M formation. All right? And where are we now? Well, Bitcoin right now is sat, okay, at the moving averages. Critical points, guys. You know, man. Oh, man. Frank, what have you done? Thank you, my friend. I see the W, but the price still retraced on Bitcoin. Is it expected that the fourth leg of the W only reaches the previous high? Okay, look. Whatever happens out of this formation right here, the move away from the pattern itself confirms the first leg, the second leg. Whatever it does afterwards is price or market makers consolidating. All right? If it forms another pattern, happy days. It's just confluence after confluence. You know, adding caution to caution. Yeah? That's the beauty of it. Markel, the Brinks entry. Okay, cool. So, you see these grey boxes? Yeah, these are the Brinks boxes. They are the Brinks entries. Okay, so effectively, look at the New York reversal right here. All right? The Brinks entry is price forms a zone. It starts a pattern. Remember, when Asia finishes, okay, you see this gap here. This is my sweet spot in Forex. This is where most of my trades happen in Forex, in this zone right here. Let me bring up a currency pair. Here we go. Oh, Kiwi Yen. Anyone taking any projections on Kiwi Yen? Wait a second. Where are you? Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. Beautiful Kiwi Yen projection. M formation drop. Happy days. Go back in the previous streams. You'll see me discussing about it. Go back and look. Go back and have a look. Go back and have a look, guys. I talk about Kiwi Yen's drop. Hope someone took that trade, man. Fuck, you know. Great trade. Okay. So, here is my zone. Here we go. You see this area here. This is where I effectively earn most of my income when it comes to trading in Forex. All right. When the market makers close the Asian session right there, so the end of the green box, okay, is the close of the Asian session. They effectively get on the phone to the guys in Europe and tell them where the liquidity is trapped. All right. Because not all market makers can see all liquidity pools. All right. But they know that the market makers, okay, in each area can effectively complete each trading session's goal, or should I say each market maker's trading range. It effectively confirms it by setting price up for them. All right. So, for example, Asia keeps price in this zone right here. They're building shorts at higher prices. Okay. Once it closes, there's the dead gap time. It's the dead time, the time before the market in Europe opens. Okay. Asia gets on the phone to the market makers in Europe and says, yo, what's good, guys? We've got $200 million trapped up here, $300 million trapped down here. Okay. Go figure. So the guys in the Europe session decide to start placing trades. All right. They start working the zones. I'm looking for a stop hunt rise or a stop hunt low. Okay. Now, in this trade right here, you can see, I mean, I hate talking in hindsight, but this is how it works. Stop hunt rise, market makers tap the lows, and just before the European session opens, they bring price higher to trigger the retail traders in the belief, okay, that price is going to continue up because it's effectively formed a double bottom. Okay, so they trap the traders. Stop hunt rise doesn't actually go anywhere. It finds resistance at the true psychological high, which tells me that market makers favor lower prices because it didn't come close above this area. All right. Stop hunt rise, drop. Your profit target is the biggest moving average if the other moving averages are too close to each other. All right. So your entry would be either at the close of that candle or the start of this candle. Drop down to the 200-day break, come down and test the psychological low. Drop all the way down. Your profit target is either at the 800-day, or if you're brave enough to hold it, let it go until the Brinks trade comes into play, where the Brinks effectively sets up the reversal for either session. All right. So you can see the Brinks trade in the London session right there. Their reverse price, stop hunt rise, drop. New York session, stop hunt low, rise. Okay. Coming back into the zone. So that's pretty much how it all works in Forex. And that's exactly what I do. All right. How much do you need to get started in Forex? Doesn't matter. Because the first things first, right? You can't come into trading with a certain amount of money thinking that that money is going to completely change your life and you're going to stop working. You're going to completely commit yourself to trading. Don't do that. My advice to you guys is this. Okay. Make trading, or should I say the learning of trading, as cheaply as possible. All right. As cheaply as possible, guys, because if you start paying, right, high costs of learning, you've got to have the will to stay in the game. Maybe you're not in a position to risk so much and lose so much to learn the lesson that you could learn with a lower amount of money. Ultimately, you're still placing the same trade. The risk is what makes it all emotional and makes people get all messed up. All right? Yes. Trade for the skill, my guy. Where you at, my brother? How you doing, man? The key for the new trader is survival. That's what it is. I mean, look, there's a video on my YouTube, right? It's called Money Management versus Mind Management. Can't have one without the other. Okay? So if you ain't got your mind right, how are you going to apply the most optimal risk management strategy? All right? It's not going to work, is it? If I gave you a system that said this risk management strategy right here is going to protect your account, but you're like an emotional person, how's that risk management strategy going to work? Isn't. It's not straight up. It doesn't exist. Take two gentlemen, all right? They've been given the same trading strategy, all right? The strategy itself effectively gives them the opportunity to realize a return and have a success rate of at least 80%. Why does one blow his account and the other doesn't? It's the same strategy. Yeah? So, work it out. Here we go. Bitcoin. Right, I'm going to go and get myself a drink. All right? You guys go do the same. We're waiting effectively for Tokyo. Not Tokyo. Tokyo's not opening yet, but Sydney's going to be opening shortly. All right? We'll see how the market makers decide to play the zones from there. All right? I'm going to get myself a drink. How many likes have we got in the stream? 500 likes. Guys, come on. Currency is likes. Okay? When I come back from my drink, I'm going to talk about that discussion, that thing that I was mentioned at the start of the stream, guys. A really important thing to let you guys know about. I think everyone needs to know what's happened. I've stumbled across some information and I need you guys to know about this. All right? So let me go get a drink, do the due diligence, and I'll speak to you shortly. 2 secs, guys.
Not a son. I just want the cheese like where the Packers be. Never move out west of Hollywood, that's where the actors be. Never trust again if you had ever turned your back on me. Heard you got that bag, well I must have a hefty guy on me. Yeah. Count up the loot, yeah. Count it up. Call up the troops. We coming through. We coming through. We coming through. Yeah. Call up. Count up the loot, yeah. Count it up. Call up the troops. Chips with the dip. I jump like a running back, my hit sick. This is not for fake, this is not pretend. I was always like this, just a white boy from the ends. Yeah. What I drive is not a rental. No, I had a long day, so she gave me dental. 2 phone numbers, no phones on me. I can't trust nobody but my own body. Wish I wasn't nobody, not a known body. Take my whole body, then I make a
All right, yo, what's up, guys? Okay, are we in the room? I'm gonna kill the music for this. Where are my likes? Where are my likes? Best brokers in Europe for scalping is IC Markets, in my opinion. You open an account with IC Markets, the link's in the description. You can download MT4 free of charge. When you've done that, follow the Discord, which is pinned to the chat, okay? And go in the Discord and download the indicators that I use, which are the PVSRA method and the indicators for the Steve Maurer method, okay? And you can download everything there. It's all free of charge, guys. All right? So you can do that. More importantly, guys, we've got a change to the stream. Things are going to be changing for us. All right? I've got another channel which is going to be exclusively dedicated to projections. There's nothing else on that channel other than projections. Now, the link to that channel is pinned to the chat. All right? And what's the reason that I've done that is because I know there are some people that haven't got the time to sit and watch the up and coming streams. All right, it doesn't sit with their time zone. So I'm going to be doing Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a couple of altcoins as well. All right, and they're going to be put on that channel. So the streams themselves, they're going to be dedicated to teaching and helping people understand the patterns. And then the projection channel is going to be there for people that just want to see where Bitcoin could potentially go in the near future, discuss the zones, help people understand what is forming as a W or a M or whatever level we are in. That's what the projection channel is going to be engineered for. Okay, so it's just to help you guys effectively, you know, manage your time effectively as well. All right. More importantly, we're going to be changing the way the streams go in terms of timing. So there's a schedule. Mike's really happy about this, which gives me more time to go on the podcast. It gives me more time to start gaming. I've got a few people that want to try and take me out on Call of Duty. I welcome that, but remember, you have credibility to maintain, so don't let a boomer wreck up your gameplay, guys. And I'm calling out a couple of people, and Mike is one of them, of course. The battle between me and Mike has got to happen, guys. He's Mr. PC and I'm Mr. Console. So, I mean, let's see who wins, all right? And I've got Jaded Blur, my guy, killing it on Twitch. Big Call of Duty player, man. Enough respect to him. But I think he needs to understand who I am when it comes to Call of Duty. But that's another conversation. What's up, G Spirit? But yeah, the schedule for the stream. Okay, Mondays not going to be streaming. All right. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday going to be streaming as normal. Friday I'm going to be closing off the week for you guys, so I'll still be streaming, but I won't be streaming as long. All right, and then we can go over to Mike Dutch's podcast and we can have a conversation there. Saturday mornings, I'm going to be doing the YouTube members and the Patreons Forex live streams as well. So I'm going to be doing that still. Then Saturday evening, I won't be streaming. And then Sunday, we welcome the market in. We stream for a couple of hours and then we continue from that point. So all the times are going to be uploaded for you guys so you can get an idea of where everything and what everything is happening. You get the idea, guys, man. You know? So that's how it's going to work out. Just trying to make life easier for all of you. All right. But this is what I wanted to talk about earlier on with you guys. All right. This is something that pretty much is, it's taken me back quite a lot, guys, because this gentleman has come a long way. All right. And this is going to put to bed as many things as you want. All right. If anyone has any doubts about the strategy, if anyone wants to challenge the concept, I welcome you to challenge it, okay? I've been trying to disprove this hybrid system that I've managed to come into, all right, by me merging two schools of thought together, all right, and trying to see, can I exploit the market based on these two schools of thought, all right? If I'm able to do that, happy days, which I know I have. But can someone else do it? I'm only going to solidify this strategy if someone else can do it, all right? So everybody kind of knows who we're talking about right here, yeah? I know, and there's a lot of people that hear me. You're always hearing me talking about PC Shed, All right. Now, the story of PC Shed is this. I never knew who this guy was. I only started speaking to PC Shed, I'd say, about 2 weeks ago. All right. 2 weeks. I've been streaming for the best part of 8. All right. Now, I knew PC Shed would come in, what was in the streams, because he would always say hello to me. All right. He'd say, what's up? And I'd acknowledge him. I'd say, hey, PC, how you doing? All right. And that's as far as it went. And the only time I had a conversation with PC Shed was when he told me what this strategy has done for him. All right. Now, you'll see PC Shed. He always posts his profits in the Discord. All right. Because PC Shed himself, I believe, has completely mastered the strategy. Now, PC Shed has been doing things a little bit differently. He's been testing where his strengths are in terms of this strategy. He's effectively mimicking exactly what I do, in the sense where he will scalp and he will build positions, all right, from the 1 minute time frame. All right, that's the forte. That's where I started my journey. I started as a scalper. What I'm doing with these streams is effectively helping you guys to understand the short-term day trading opportunities. Now, short-term day trading can mean you're either going to scalp, you're either going to hold for 2 hours, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Ultimately, a day trader is someone who starts in the morning and he's out of his positions by the end of day. All right. So why am I taking tonight to really talk about PC Shed? Well, PC Shed contacted me today, and he let me in on something, and I have asked for his confirmation if I can do this, and he says yes. Okay. Now, everybody knows PC Shed has been ripping this game apart. Yeah, from the consistent wins, 87 out of 87, 64 out of 64, 32 out of 31, 31 out of 32, 20 out of 20. This guy's been pulling consistency left, right, and center. But the thing that I need you guys to understand is this. There's nothing that PC Shed has that you guys don't. This guy didn't even know how to trade 8 weeks ago, guys. All right? But PC Shed decided to sit and study the streams. He would have the streams playing continuously, day in and day out. All right? He was regurgitating the information, installing it in his mind, and then he was training his eyes. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. Train your eyes. Now, everybody knows, okay, what happened with Ripple. All right? Just for the record, how many of you traded Ripple? Give me a 1 if you took a trade on Ripple when it made its move to the upside. Okay, give me a 1. How many of you actually took the trade with Ripple? I want to see what's happening with people here. Yep, happy days. Okay, so we got a few ones. All right, cool. So this is what you need to understand. All right. Ripple itself has decided to just go on a mad move. All right. Now, PC Shed has been testing the strategy in the sense where he would dedicate 4 weeks to going long and see what his results will be. And he would then dedicate 4 weeks to going short. Because from my understanding, PC Shed is a very meticulous guy when it comes to doing something. He has to embrace it completely. He has to take in all aspects of the strategy. He has to know where his strengths and weaknesses are. Okay? So this is what he'd done. He'd done the longs, all right? And he was successful at the longs. He'd done the shorts, and it looks like he's successful with the shorts, all right? So here's the journey. PC Shed sent me this today. You can see XRP. He showed me the move. It's how he's broken down his understanding of price. You can see a W formation down there. You've got what is that down there actually? I don't know what that is, but I'm guessing that is the TDI, an example of it. I mean, I don't know if I'm right. Okay, but PC Shed was effectively watching Ripple because he's actually doing shorts. All right. He then labeled this. Okay. This was the high. Now, PC Shed, okay, has only been focusing on shorts. Now, PC Shed himself, all right, this guy knows how to exploit longs, and he didn't take the long with Ripple. He took the short, okay? Now, if you guys are needing confirmation, all right, if you're needing confirmation from what I'm about to show you, please, PC Shed, declare it in the Discord, okay? Once I have declared it here, all right? But I will tell you this, guys. What I'm about to show you is proof. Okay? It is proof that you can exploit this system if you dedicate the time. And it doesn't matter how much time you have. All right? Every little helps. Try and dedicate an hour, 2 hours. If you're going to watch a Netflix film, don't. Dedicate a bit of time. And then, listen, guys, I ain't going to tell you what to do at the end of the day. It's up to you. If you want to understand how this game works, then fine. You'll know what you can get from it. But this is what PC Shed sent me today. This is what he sent to me. Sorry, this was the profit and loss from the 5th. Okay? In 1 day. 1 day. 200 racks in 1 day. Can someone go find me a strategy that can do that? Please, can someone go and find me a course that can do that? PC Shed doesn't know anything that you guys don't know. There is nothing that he knows, or he's got anything under the carpet that he knows more than you. Nah. Alright? 200 racks. And yes, I am going to make the PC Shed shoe. Trust me. I'm going to do that. PC Shed realized 200 racks in 1 day. And he went short on Ethereum. Alright? He was working the shorts. Okay? Now I'll tell you this, guys. There's no point in thinking that you can try and cut corners and go and contact PC Shed and say to him, yo man, let me give you some money. You can help me make money. Nah, he won't do it. He will never do it. It goes against what the whole channel is. And the whole channel is designed to help you realize an understanding in this game. You can do it, guys. All right? And this is no hype. I'm telling you, the information is there. You just have to work out the way you learn and how you can absorb it. If you need confirmation, PC Shed, please verify these results and put them in the Discord. Okay? So we can get rid of the guys who think it's fake. But sorry, man. Anyone that thinks it's fake, I'm sorry. Fuck them. All right? And forgive me. But credit where it's due. The guy doesn't know anything else that you guys don't. Okay? PC Shed, you're a blessing. God bless you, my friend. You and your family. You deserve every single penny. All the way down to the last cent, my friend. All right? This is proof. Okay? Now, how you guys learn is down to how you guys learn. Okay? This guy has completely taken the system and ran with it. Proof. I was concerned that if no one could actually realize or understand this strategy, all right, it effectively disproves what I'm trying to do. It disproves my understanding of the strategy. Okay? Now, PC Shed, he's not the whale. He's not the shark. He's the fucking ocean. Yeah? He's bigger than that. All right? But PC Shed, for all the help that you're doing for people, all right, you know, and if you, anyone that is wanting PCs or anything and they're going to PC Shed for the advice, even with staking as well, PC Shed, God bless you, man, and thank you so much. You're part of the community as well. You're holding it down. Mike Dutch, you're holding it down. You're making this shit happen as well. Credit to both of you guys. You guys have made it what it is in this channel, guys. You know I sit and I stream, but it's the people behind the scenes that make it work. All right, because while I'm streaming, Mike's running up and down. He's doing all sorts, even though he's got half a foot because his son crippled him with a toy. No, he stepped on his son's toy and it went wrong, you know. But this is it, guys, you know. This is what you guys have right here. The guy has made $200,000 in 1 day. Life-changing money, and he only played shorts. Could you imagine if he played the longs at the same time? All right. PC Shed is the composite man. He is the composite man. He's the man, okay, that sets shit up and makes it happen. All right. God bless you, PC Shed, man. All right. PC Shed, I can't give this guy enough praise. But you know what, guys? Don't bother trying to approach the guy and asking him to trade on your behalf. It won't happen. Because that defeats the object of the channel. You can learn what he knows. He didn't know anything about trading beforehand, guys. He was a crypto enthusiast, but he didn't know anything about trading. Want to know about staking? He's the guy. Yeah? PC Shed, God bless you, my friend. I got nothing but love for you, man. I got nothing but love for you, my friend. All right? Give some love to PC Shed, guys. Go and follow his account on YouTube. He builds PCs. This guy's humble, man. He builds PC. Yeah? New Turk. I think New Turk needs confirmation, but hey, who are you? But there you go. If you need confirmation, guys, go into the profit and loss section where PC Shed will verify that. Happy days. Well done, PC, man. God bless you, my friend. God bless you. All right, then. Let's get back to price. And let's see what happens. Like, mad respect. 200 racks in a day, guys. Look, guys, what I know about the strategy itself is 11 years. Profit and loss, guys, is uploaded to the Discord as we speak. Anyone that wants to challenge this 200 racks on the screen, please go to the Discord profit and loss and you will see everything. And then come back to the channel and come check me, yeah? Come and check me when you need that confirmation. All right? Happy fucking days. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, guys. Let's get back to some charts, man. Well done, PC Shed. Well done. Yes. How does it relate to XRP? It's the trade he took was XRP. It's crazy. The guy contacted me today and said, I thought you might want to know this. Thought I might want to know. Yeah? My guy just ripped 200 racks from the marketplace. Like, his dealer must be pissed. Do you understand when the brokers... How you doing, Barbara? Do you understand when the brokers have to pay you? Do you understand that? They don't like that, but they have to pay you. Yeah? Unbelievable, man. Absolutely unbelievable. PC Shed. Remember, guys, I'm going to regurgitate that, sorry. PC. Doesn't matter how much he put in. It's irrelevant how much he put in. Okay? This guy understands leverage. Okay? I think max he did 10x. All right? But you have to understand the guy started with 8k. He started with £8,000. All right? Now, when you look at the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter how much you start off with. It's consistency. Consistency is the key. You want to understand consistency? Go into my channel. There is a little video in there which tells you how to grow a small Forex account. Took it from 125 quid to £1,000 with 500 to 1 leverage in 106 trades. It's not to show you that I can trade. It's to show you what consistency is and trading within parameters. That helps you understand the game. Okay? Guys, it's irrelevant what the investment was. The investment is he got 200 racks in one day. Okay? He built his position. If you understand the way PC Shed trades, he builds his positions. Done. All right? He did times 5. Yeah, he 5x'd. He 5x'd. Yeah? 5x leverage. 200k. There you go. It's all in the Discord, guys. You want confirmation? Go to the Discord. All right? Because when people want to call people out in the stream, we got proof, man. Yeah? We ain't trying to scam no one. We're not trying to hype anyone. You know? That's it. 83,000 contracts. X5. There you go. 83,000 contracts. Crazy, man. Crazy. I may have got my facts wrong, but he took a trade. He took a short. It's all there. Tell you the best coin to buy right now. Couldn't tell you, my friend. It's all good, man. It's all good. There's no haters, man. It's just people don't understand. That's all. Will Asia be good to us tonight? Who knows, man? Will Asia be good tonight? I don't know. All right, but we got 45 minutes until Tokyo, and we usually know Tokyo kind of gets busy. All right? Let's see how it happens. Whatever the strategy was, guys, he did it, man. He's masterminded the strategy. PC Shed, well done. You've masterminded the strategy. Happy days, guys. Absolute happy days. Tina, are they done manipulating GBP yet this week? They will never stop manipulating GBP, man. GBP, dollar, yen, you name it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I mean, Bitcoin is holding the zone right now. Ethereum is holding her zone right now. Okay. Let's go and have a look at the other currency pairs. Let's see where we at. GBP USD, where we at? The GBP pairs are selling off. They started their sell-off. All right. So let's have a look. GBP USD is effectively gonna start breaking down now. That's gonna be peak one formation. That's going to be peak one formation because GBP USD has been rising too much. It needs to realize, oh my days. Oh wow. GBP USD hit the projection zone. Wow. If anyone remembers that stream, there you go. She's come back to the zone. Happy days. GBP USD came back. Look at that. Happy days. Why did she come back? Because she visited a previous area where they built longs at lower prices. Look where she's at. Look left, look right. Happy days right there. W formation, rise. Now this is going to turn into an M pattern right here. We've got the M formation. We've got drop, rise, retrace, continue down. So this could be deemed as the first level one right there. Level one. But because it's actually pulled back into the zone, this discontinues the level one. So we're still waiting for a retrace back. So price needs to come back up to the 50-day moving average and break away cleanly from it. So that will be our rise rise formation up here. Drop down. Retrace back up. Continue down. That's what we're expecting. And if you notice, you look left, you can see that this is effectively a previous zone. You've got a previous zone right here. Right there. So that's why I'm projecting GBP USD if it plays out, because all we know, it could continue back up. Who knows? All right. Kiwi Yen, 10 days away from its peak formation. Kiwi Yen has been rising ever so much. Right? It has been rising so much. Tube sound. Let's have a look at this. How build a red? Yeah, if you want. Yeah. He's a geezer, isn't he, man? You want to pause the stream? You want a cup of tea? Can't pause the stream, man. Shit. Can't pause the stream. Let's have a look. What's going on here? All right, I'll tell you one thing as well, guys. We've also got a competition. We have got a competition that effectively, okay, should be finished today, but I'm continuing it out for a little while. All right, I'm going to let you know when it finishes, okay? But this is a competition to win another pair of Traders Reality kicks. All right? So what you have to do is you have to go follow me on Instagram and take a picture of you drawing the pattern, making sure that you tag me in it. All right? And then the winner is going to win a pair of Traders Reality shoes. All right? So I'm going to hold on. Go back a second. Wait there. Wait there, I'll just go back and get that up for you so we can have a look at the shoes that you guys can win. Oh, man. PC Shed, man. You smashed it, bruv. Unbelievable. Bitcoin, oh, Bitcoin. Very interesting, coming back to the 50-day moving average. Very interesting. Here we go. All right then. Let me just pull this up for you right now. Happy days. All right, guys, this is the shoe that people can win in the live stream. Sorry, this is the Instagram competition shoe. All right, the Traders Reality Kicks right here. You can win these kicks right here. Fine leather, handmade. Okay, we got already one competition done. And once we get the winner of the Instagram one, I'm then going to be giving the Patreons, the YouTube members, okay, and the subscribers, everyone's going to get a chance to win these shoes as well. We're just going to roll out some giveaways, just going to give everything away, all right, just to make everyone happy, all right. So yeah, these are the shoes that are going to, the winner is going to win on the Instagram competition. So make sure you're taking pictures of your pattern. All right, put happy days, put whatever you want on that pattern, guys. Wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, there is some awesome submissions, man. Go and have a look at the highlights. There's some guys that have programmed the pattern, man. He programmed the pattern itself with code, and he done some beautiful thing on there, man. Got one guy on a scooter where he's trying to get you to find the pattern while he's doing a big jump on the scooter. You know, it's awesome stuff, man. Absolute awesome stuff that you guys are doing. So yeah, go and follow the Instagram account. It's in the description. All right. And just go do it, guys. Take part, man. Show us where you are in the world, man. Show us where you are in the world. All right. Wicked. Okay. Let's get back to the chart. Let's see what happens there. So, Bitcoin, what are you doing? Bitcoin looks like she's holding the second leg formation. Do they favor higher prices? All right. Notice how the moving averages are now coming together. All right. Tokyo's going to show us their hand. All right. Tokyo will show us the hand. That is crazy. I was reading the comments, man. Oh, yes, John. Yes. Okay, guys. So this is something that I spoke about with the Patreons today. All right. Very interesting concept. All right. Yeah, which month do you think the market will crash like the Big Short in 2008? Soul Extender. Tino, sorry, bit unrelated, but could you please elaborate on which month you think the market will crash like the Big Short in 2008? Bruv, you're asking me when the whole world is going to crash. I mean, nah, man. I can't tell you anything like that. No way. There is, I mean, well, let's look at it like this. 2007, 2008, all right? The subprime mortgage crisis. The stock market was at its highs in 2007, all right? Then they started talking about there's a bit of an issue with the mortgages in the US. Now, because half the world was heavily invested in these subprime mortgages, all right, people didn't think anything of it. At that time, I was watching what oil was doing, and I was effectively buying stock, I was trading oil stocks. Now, there was a company in particular called CLR, okay, and they were they were an exploration company, I think it was, all right, and they refined oil. Now, I remember that was trading at like $25 a share, and I was so engrossed in trying to understand, you know, the relationship with oil and the economy. I was trying to learn based on stocks and shares, all right? Cut a long story short, when you looked at the S&P during the issues between the subprime mortgage crisis at that point, it showed that it was rising and rising and rising. They were topping the market out, all right? And then before you know it, the market collapsed. And this CLR stock that I was watching, but I never took a trade on completely because I was analyzing it, all right? I was dabbing in and out of the trade, you know, trading it to like 26, 27. I was scalping it as such. But I witnessed this stock go from 25 all the way up to like $150, and it was unbelievable. I missed the whole move because I was too busy trying to work out what the other stocks were doing. And the moral of the story is, guys, find a coin, find a pair, stick with it, learn it, master it, and then trade it. Okay? I traded dollar yen for 6 years, guys. I stuck with dollar yen. I wanted to master her. I wanted to understand the key zones. All right? And now I'm coming away from trading dollar yen so much and now diverging over to other currency pairs, which then leads me on to the next discussion about gold. So today the Patreon's got a concept about gold. All right? And this is something that I use, okay, to help me understand where the money is going in terms of that's a funny comment, bro. While you're at it, tell me who the next president is. That's funny. But what I use dollar yen and gold, all right, to assist me in my trades, tells me when traders are favoring risk and when they're not. So here's an example. Gold today, right? Gold's been rising, okay? Gold has been rising for a long time. If you look at the hour time frame, you can see what she's been doing. Just bring price down. Here we go. This is the problem with trading MT4, guys. It's very tedious, but it works. So yeah, this is gold. All right, you can see what she's doing. She formed the zone for the week. There's your true psychological high, psychological low. Tap the low, notable volume. Notice how the candles are printing at the lows. They favor higher prices. Breakout, retrace, continue up. They've come out of the zone. That's effectively a fine example of understanding the psychological high and low for the week, which is where price opened at the high, the first high and the first low of the week. That's how you establish those zones. Okay? Now, gold. What I look for with gold, okay, is I see when traders put their money in gold, it's because they're not favoring risk, because gold is deemed as a safe haven. Now, they say that there is a positive correlation between gold and dollar, all right? Now, if I bring up dollar right now, bring up dollar yen, okay, minimize the chart itself, I've got dollar that's been dropping, all right, and I have gold that's effectively been rising. Now that is the 1 hour time frame. So dollar's been dropping. You can see she's been dropping. You've got M formation. All right. You got drop level 1. Level 1. We're now waiting for rise level 2. So retrace back up. Drop down level 2. Price projection point for dollar yen is 109. That's where I'm expecting her to go, which is in line with the 3 times ADR. All right. But notice how gold is rising and dollar's dropping. That's telling me that investors are favoring safer havens. So the risk is off. Sorry, risk is off, yeah. All right? When risk is off, if you go on Bloomberg or you go on all these Reuters or analytical channels that talk about the currency pairs and everything, whenever you hear them saying risk is on, risk is off, it means that they're favoring safer havens. All right? So gold is a safe haven. And they take their money out of dollar and they put it into gold, which is why when gold rises against the dollar, dollar drops. All right? So that's what I use. I use the gold and dollar yen correlation. All right? Now, let's look at Bitcoin. How can we apply this to Bitcoin? Because this is what I was trying to explain to the patrons today. Can we see a correlation with Bitcoin? So, Bitcoin is rising from this point here, but gold right now is effectively pulling back ever so slightly. Look, she's not really going anywhere. Is gold going to pull back right here to see this zone right there? Because remember, I'm trading Bitcoin against the dollar, which by that token tells me that dollar should rise in the short term to come back and retrace down. Okay? This is what I'm trying to establish. When Bitcoin rises, does gold rise or drop? When dollar rises, does Bitcoin rise or does it drop? All right? So this is what I'm trying to work out. Hey, Gemma. Yeah, literally, PC Shed doesn't lose, man. That's a good question. What's my vision about cryptos? You know, are they going to kill fiat? Are they going to kill fiat? Let's see. I mean, they'll change a lot of how things are done, but I don't think they will ever get rid of fiat currency, man. I don't think they'll ever get rid of it. There's too much of it about. All right. If you adopt cryptocurrency straight away, then what about all the money that is stashed? Yeah, what about all that money is stashed? You know, people when they put money in walls or under their beds or in safes, all right? You think that the average Joe that does that, you can imagine what these big players do. All right? So until you get rid of the circulation of money, then you can look to cryptocurrency. I think cryptocurrency itself is all about adoption, and not many people are adopting cryptocurrency. All right? That's the mad truth. Not many people are adopting it. I think cryptocurrency is going to be the hype of the coin right now is the idea that you can buy and sell the coin and you can also use it for goods as well. You know, so these payment platforms are adopting. They're understanding that if they bring in this coin, all right, they can now start adding fees to it and what have you. Who knows? All right. But I think cryptocurrency as a whole, it's the technology that's going to change everything. It's the tech that comes behind each coin that's going to completely wipe everything out. All right, it's going to challenge all conventional wisdoms of thought about how processes work. You know, it's just a different thing, man. The one thing that cryptocurrency does that not many people like is transparency. All right, people can get found moving money about. All right, I mean, could you imagine if you were to look into the books of the governments? All right, imagine what cryptocurrency will show there. You'll see where every single penny's gone because of the blockchain. Now, some people like it, some people don't. But we'll know if they adopt it, if they can control it. That's the thing. They'll only know, okay, if Bitcoin or cryptocurrency can be applied as a currency, all right, if they can monopolize it. I mean, look, when you've got gold still existing, when gold goes, psh, I mean, does anybody know the Phoenix? Has anybody ever heard of the Phoenix currency? That effectively was meant to replace the dollar, supposedly. The thing is, yeah, they'll never let crypto take over the US dollar. Yeah, I mean, they'll never let that happen. But when you've got the masses adopting it, the laws of economics will naturally force it. Yeah, and they will do everything they can. They will, you know what? It wouldn't be surprising if they then turn around and say that the currency element, the buying and selling of it needs to stop. All right, you can't buy anything with it. You can only trade it, and the technology behind it, happy days, you can apply it. Done. But you can't actually buy anything with the coin. That's what I think may happen. Yeah, but you know what, guys? Yeah, there you go. This is it, man. Physical cash itself. I mean, let's look at in the likes of the UK. The Queen. Her head is on the currency, guys. You're effectively saying to me, I mean, look, they disrupted the world when they brought in the euro. And that was a fiat. But look what they did to get the euro in. I think when they control the concept of cryptocurrency, if they can control it, happy days. They'll adopt it. But they'll adopt it on their terms. You know? They'll adopt it on their terms. Mine gold. Cash, credit cards, crypto number system. Okay, so Jawad, listen, if you want to add the indicators, if you go into the channel, all right, they will, there's a video on there on how to install the indicators. If you've gone into the Discord, okay, where you download the indicators in the Discord, if you scroll up, there's a video on there that tells you how to install it. Okay. US already passed a regulation allowing for banks to use stable coins. Happy days. Yeah, I mean, guys, listen. They will be accommodating to the masses, all right? But do I think they will actually get rid of a legacy? I mean, the foreign exchange market, $6.5 trillion daily turnover, guys. That ain't going anywhere overnight. You know? This is it. You can't, I mean, look at that. The amount, it's crazy. And look, cryptocurrency's gone to 1.8 trillion. Everyone's buzzing about it. Do I think cryptocurrency could surpass fiat, as in Forex, the market itself? 6.5 trillion. It's at 1.8 now. I don't know if it's more. Can anyone tell me what the actual figure is? What is the actual figure, right, of cryptocurrency market cap as a whole? Yeah, it is worthless. It's worthless, but it's the value behind it. It's what people. It's the idea of what a dollar is. If I give you $100, you only think about what you can get with those $100. It's not a $100 bill. 2 trillion. 2 trillion, man. A quarter of the way in Forex, guys. If cryptocurrency effectively turns, all right, and starts turning over the same amount of volume as Forex, man, we got an issue right there. We've got an issue. $2 trillion. And that's not much for daily turnover, man. That's not much when you look at in light of Forex itself. You know? That's all it is. Could do it this year. Well, you know. Orisa Capital, man, you seem like you're pretty charged about this. Look, we're just talking noise here, man. There is nothing guaranteed. Yeah? Yeah, that's all it. The only way they can control it is if they make it illegal. That's all they can do. They will either take Forex, all right? And effectively, because you can only trade for it. I don't know if I'm correct in this, but I think the only currency that you can trade crypto against is the dollar. Unless I'm quoted otherwise. Is there another coin? You can do GBP, can't you? I think you can. Now, David, that's the thing. The banks will adopt cryptocurrency purely on the utility of the coin. But when you're talking about replacing a currency with cryptocurrency, that's a different story, man. Orisa, it seems like you know something I don't, man. So I'll take what you're saying there, man. Serious. Like I said, man, I don't really follow much of the fundamentals of what's happening in the world. From a trading perspective, I'll tell you why. Because the amount of times I've been in positions in trades where I've been waiting for, you know, for non-farm payrolls, all right? And everything was stacked in the favor of seeing a positive result in the non-farm payrolls. And then that result comes out positive, but price completely collapses. From that moment on, I said to myself, do not even pay attention to fundamentals. Why? Because granted, they're going to absorb, all right? They're going to absorb all of the information, the benefit of the non-farm payroll beforehand. And then the move that they do afterwards is effectively the intention, what they had from previous position building. All right. Matija, I mean, you're more than welcome to speak to me, man. I don't know what I could tell you, but happy days. China would love to crash the dollar and make yen the world currency. Yeah, China does a good job of keeping her currency flat, inflated, man, dropped. They want to screw with the Americans big time. This is it. People like to touch their money. But look, they've already put that. There you go. They want the tax. Yeah, UK is already looking to start taxing crypto. I can't tell you how to invert a chart, my friend. Guys, as we say, yeah? Where the price goes up or down, whatever the triggers are to move price up or down, it doesn't matter to a trader. He will take both directions. He will trade up and he will trade down. All right? When you guys come away from understanding the effect that fundamentals have on people, all right? Fundamentals are only relevant for the investor, for the guy who buys and he holds. He's not interested in looking at charts every day. All right? But a retail trade, a day trader, his interest is what is price doing right now. Because of how small the time frame is that you're looking at price, every moment is different. That's what trading in the zone is. That's what Mark Douglas spoke about. All right? The uncertainty. You know, you have to embrace uncertainty when you're trading smaller time frames. All right? Because anything can happen at a moment's notice. Because people's conception of value can change. Yeah? USA, they pay capital gains on crypto. That's why I trade Forex, man, because I don't have that issue in the UK. They don't tax Forex. China's open about there. I see what you're saying, Solange. I like that. This is a good conversation, man. Nah, Forex ain't dead, man. Forex ain't ever dead. Forex ain't ever dead. There's too much money in Forex, man. All right. Whilst all this chaos is happening with the cryptocurrency, all right, at the end of the day, they're only going to take certain parts of the cryptocurrency. If they can see a benefit from the utility of coins, and if they can find a way of taxing it and earning money off it, happy days. But to say that cryptocurrency is going to completely wipe out fiat, I don't know if it's going to happen in this lifetime, guys. Other than that, something drastic would have to happen. Something drastic would have to happen to completely wipe out fiat, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Crypto is the future. There's no denying it, guys. All right? Crypto is the future. Do you know how... Guys, we are alive in the most exciting times, guys. Do you understand that? What's going on, Matty Cole, man? We got a couple of projections on our ladies in currencies. Dollar yen ready to drop down. Okay. You've got Kiwi Yen. She's already started her drop. She's coming back to the zone. Retrace. Whoa, hold on. She's coming back to the zone. Retrace. Continuation to the downside. Rise. Retrace. Retrace. Continuation down. Level 1. Drop. Rise. Level 2. Yeah. Peak formation. That's the zone. That's what we're looking at. That's what I mean. 1% of the population is invested in crypto. Can you believe that? 1%. Let's have a look at Ripple for the time being. This is the short that PC Shed took, I think. That's the short right there. Stopping volume, rise. Is this an M formation? We will know when it plays. Because they do need to reverse price back. They need to realize a return. Or saying that, it could just continue up. Because of obviously the speculation that is happening with the court case and what have you. Kagi, that is a perfect analogy. Forex is the tape recorder. And crypto is the digital audio. Both still around. Yeah? Yeah, realize. That is a tongue twist and a half, man. Lady Crypto, it's not that simple. All right. Frankly, from this point here all the way up to this point here, that could be a 200k trade. From that point there, that could be a 200k trade. Ultimately, it's all down to your capital and the leverage. All right. Don't confuse that you can try and find a system that's going to help you do that. This, I mean, granted, PC Shed has used the understanding of the strategy to do so, but it's not as simple as, you know, can you show me a move that will help me realize 200k? What have we got? Sydney, Tokyo in 15 minutes, guys. 15 minutes for Tokyo. Let's have a look. Bitcoin, where's she at? Bitcoin is holding this zone right here. All right, we are effectively testing the high, the psychological high. We're about to test the psychological high. Is Tokyo going to effectively test and break out of this zone? Look at the moving averages, guys. Granted, they have crossed. They've crossed here, all right? But if they're crossing, they need to be pulling away to determine the true intent. But the fact is they're actually stagnant now. They're not doing anything. For me, I'm looking at it thinking, right, okay, is there something sinister happening here? Is something going to change? All right. Yeah, crypto is awesome. I was waiting for you to not calm down, but I was waiting for you to like say, you know what? Yeah, I still like crypto, Orisa. I was waiting for you to say that, man. Right, let's have a look at some altcoins for 15 minutes because I know you guys are banging on about ADA, BNB, all the coins, all the crappy coins, man. You just need to pay attention to what Ethereum and Bitcoin are doing, man. That's all you need to do. All right, then, cool. Let's go. Or some mad love to you, man. All right, don't start spamming the chat with coins yet. I'm gonna pull up the coins that I think you guys want to see. So let's have a start with our good old friend ADA. All right, let me just, yes, I know it's the market cap. Let me just get the chart up. Hold on. Okay, then here we go. Against the dollar. Nice. Nice. Little spike to the high and snap back. Okay. Interesting. On the hourly as well. Where are we at in terms of a cycle? Nowhere. Alright. We are absolutely nowhere in terms of a cycle, guys. Oh, there we are. Not really anywhere. She's not done anything, in my opinion. Yeah, granted, there looks like there's a little W formation down there. And rise, retrace, coming out of the zone. Snap back coming to test the 50-day and then potentially moving out. But that's too sharp for me. That move is too sharp. All right. Yep. I know what I've done. I know. Yes, boomer moment. Happy days. Yes, I'm not even going to look at the chat, man. I'm not even going to look at the chat. Oh, my days. He's done it again. Oh, my days. Wow. 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 What a guy. My God. Done it again. Done it again. Jesus, man. Here you go. That's what I tried to show you guys 5 minutes ago. I'm not too keen on that move by ADA. Not too keen on it because it's too much of a sharp move. Oh my God. Sorry about that, guys, man. Jesus, man. Literally, what a guy. Some special setups, man. 2 boomers to the low. That's what we're talking about. Duke. That's so funny. Oh shit. Let's get another coin up. Let's have a look at my favorite coin, Fetch. Let's have a look. Fetch. Interesting. Interesting behavior by Fetch. Notice M4 what on earth is that? Anyway, whatever that is. Notice this. M formation. Right? Oh, wow. She hit the projection point. Happy days, Fetch. Well done. M formation. Drop. Rise level 1. Drop. Rise level 2. Drop. Peak formation. All right? She now is extended the peak formation. So now we reevaluate the situation right here. There we go. Now we need price to continue further up. What do we see? Look. Previous zone. Okay? Very important. You need to wait for confirmation, guys. Wait for confirmation. Look, guys, the reason I'll tell you why this is all free, guys, because it's, you guys, look, man, it's your right. You need to know this, all right? You need to know this. This game has been getting, people have been coming into this game and getting completely ripped with it, man. People have just been putting money, they've been blowing money left, right, and center. At least give people a chance, man. Let people try and understand this game. You know? Fetches. Oh my god. 9 minutes until the open. Paying it forward. That's how it works, guys. Did you do it? Oh, I haven't done XRP, but I'll do XRP on TradingView for you guys as well. Let's have a look at XRP. There you go. Look at that. XRP. Nice. What is going on, XRP? Crazy. Crazy movement to the upside. Oh, man, no. I should be apologizing for boomer moments, man. Right, you do it once, fair enough. Do it twice, my days. But 3 times? I mean, come on, man. What is going on with 3 times? That just doesn't make sense. Yeah? What else we got? BNB. People want to look at BNB. Binance. Where you at? See? Nice slow move. A nice slow move to the upside. Where are we at in terms of cycles? You could say that this here was an inverted head and shoulders right here. All right? Could take that. Rise, level 2. Rise, level 3. Okay? You see that? So you got rise level 1, rise level 2, rise level 3. We are effectively waiting potentially for a formation. Moving averages are all over the place. Infinex, let me get my guys' strategy up. There you go. Leroy, for the boomer moments. There you go. PC Shed. He's currently shorting BNB in level 3 peak formation. That's where we're at. Level 3. But remember, PC Shed's a short-term day trader, man. All right? He's building his positions, making his profits. How you doing, Patricio, man? Binance Visa do the trick, bro. Cool. BNB say, can't believe I sold 48 of them at 139. Ah, you know what? This is the name of the game, guys. This is the name of the game. What else have we got? Vet. Let's have a look at Vet. My guy, Mamba Finance. Mamba for life. He wants to know about Vet. I mean, guys, look. Can't you see the general pattern? They're all rising. All right? Everything is rising. Yeah? That's the basis of it all. We've got Tokyo happening in less than 4 minutes, 6 minutes. BAT. Let's have a look at BAT. I think all the coins, right, they're all rising out, right? Okay? They're all rising out of the zones. They're all going to test the highs. We're gonna see a retrace across the altcoins. Funnily enough, when the altcoins retrace, the majors are maybe going to start moving. That's what you really got to pay attention to, guys. Pay attention to what happens there. OMG. I mean, I haven't done this for a little while, guys. I haven't looked at the altcoins in a little while because I think they're a bit tedious to look at all the time. But here we go. What's this? Oops. There's that. There you go, that right there. I mean, this is a perfect... Here you go, guys. Look, this is a perfect W formation. Watch this. Lovely W formation. Very small one. Rise out of the zone. Okay. Look, this right here is not a level 1. Why? It hasn't come down to the moving average. Rise up. Retrace to the zone. That's a perfect level 1. All right. That is a perfect level 1. Let me get rid of this. All right. And this. I want you guys to screenshot that. This is a perfect level 1. Okay. Absolutely perfect level 1. And it's a perfect pattern formulation as well. All right. Look at that. Screenshot that, guys. Type 1 when you've screenshotted it. If you want to screenshot it, that is. 163k contracts, 20x on short position BNB. Wow. 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 Let's duel up the screens, guys. Let's bring it up. Let's see where PC Shed plans to take this. What was your entry, PC? Interesting. Interesting. Let me get BNB up. Let's have a look. God, man, I'm excited for that, man. Shit. What are you doing, bruv? Here we go. All right, cool. So we are effectively waiting now. BNB has effectively formed. It's at its average daily range high. What a perfect place, man. Unbelievable. Drop down the smaller time frame. Let's have a look. 15-minute time frame. What's she doing? BNB pulling back down to the 50-day moving average. See, guys, the basis of this strategy, guys, right? And it's exactly what I do. All right. I'm always looking for price to pull away from the moving average and then come back to it. It has to do that. Just go back. If you really want confirmation of that, guys, go back and pull up a chart. Go back and look at how many times it pulls away from a zone and comes back to it. Pull away, come back. Pull away, come back. That is the moment of where you guys should really get this information, right? And realize that click. Yeah? It's the click. The click moment. And I'm seeing a lot of people experiencing the click. Here we go. Tokyo is starting shortly. But the question is, guys, I've got 647 likes. What's going on? I ain't hit 1,000 likes in 2 days, man. Come on, guys. Where you at with the likes? It doesn't cost you anything. It's your only cost. Here we go. Here we go. Can we get it? Can we get it before Tokyo Open, guys? Let's get our screens up. Let's get our screens up. Here we go. Ethereum and Bitcoin. I'm going to bring up the charts, zoom in, just to see what Tokyo is going to do for us. Here we go. Tokyo, 1 minute. Bitcoin, here we go. Let's see what they do. Ah, this is exciting now. This is exciting. Come on, guys. 1,000 likes. Let's do it. Come on. And guys, listen. Mad love to all of you, man. Mad love to all of you. You come in supporting the stream. You're supporting the Mike Dutch stream as well, the podcast. It's hard, man. You know, Mike is up until silly o'clock when he's doing the streams. All right. I go to bed, I wake up and get my shit done, and Mike is still streaming. You know, like, that's commitment for you there, guys. Bringing you the information, bringing you commitment, man, because that's what it's all about. And the community as well, it's mad community, guys. Crazy. You know, YouTube members, Patreons, you guys are just killing it. And I'm hoping that I'm giving you guys value, man, because you're committing to me. I'm committed to you guys, man. It's just crazy. Unbelievable love. This community is nice. You know, it's an awesome community. Crystals, man. Slow down, man. Yes. Shout out to Infinex, man. Shout out to Infinex, Plasma, for doing all sorts of work with the trading view indicators. Didn't have to do that, guys. Show some love to those guys, man. Show some love. 827. Tokyo is nearly open. The candle hasn't opened on this platform yet. We got 1 more minute. Few more minutes, sorry. 4 minutes until it opens. The candle, that is. 4 minutes. 4 minutes to get to 1,000 likes. Come on. Here we go, guys. What's happening here? But guys, remember, right, as much as the indicators are available for you, understand the concept that they work in, all right? Understand that, because you can work this strategy by simply using a line chart, all right? You can work it simply using a line chart. Remember that. I know they don't, Frank. It's all good, man. I know you can only like at least twice. I know that. That's fine. Thank you so much. I'm in a good mood. Yes, I'm in a good mood. Dear summer. Hope you gonna miss me. Ah, man. What a song. I think Asia looks at the Kiwi Premium drives Bitcoin up faster than Ethereum in the next 30 minutes. Well, maybe. Eric, man. 8:50. That's where we at. 3 minutes. 8:50. Look at how they're stalling right now. The candle hasn't yet printed. This broker is behind by 3 minutes. All right? It's behind by 3 minutes. Here we go. Brandon. You get late, you know, it usually puts me in a good mood. Nah, man, I narrowly avoided it. Fonzla, you didn't have to do that. Cool with parents, man. That's so kind of you. Straight Pippin, what's good, man? What are you saying, bro? No worries, Straight Pippin, man. Here we go, here we go. 1.5 minutes left. Here we go. 1 minute 20. Come on, Ethereum. Bitcoin, what are you going to do for us? What are you going to do? The thing is, what could actually happen is Bitcoin and Ethereum could actually hold the zone still and wait for the New York reversal to effectively trigger the midweek reversal. Alternatively, they could actually trigger the reversal on Thursday. We will know when they reveal themselves. Let's go. Well done, Justin. Well done. Dollar Yen's moving. What's happening with Dollar Yen? She dropping? Dollar Yen should be dropping. Ah, there you go. Look, Kiwi Yen. She's coming back out into the zone. Testing the 50-day moving average. Whoa, what happened there? What was that? Ah, Gbp Usd. Oh, go away. Kiwi Yen. Let me have a look. Hold on. Kiwi Yen. There you go. Coming back to the 50-day moving average. We anticipate a Kiwi Yen to respect that zone and pull back and continue back to the downside. All right. Dollar Yen, where's she at? Dollar Yen's going to come back, retrace, continuation down, hit the longs there, come back, look down further. 109 is a price projection point down there. Happy days. Here we go, here we go. Ethereum Bitcoin, 6 seconds, 6 seconds. Here we go. Tokyo, let's go. Look at that. Look how they get snapping busy, man. Look how they move price, man. Look at that. Here we go. I mean, there is no entry right now, guys. Consider that. There's nothing to trade on. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Straight pip and we'll have a conversation, bro. We'll have a conversation. Work out. Tell me when. Tomorrow, bruv. We'll have a conversation, man. Here we go. Come on. What are they going to do? Notice. Look. If you notice as well, look. Look at the spread here. They're keeping it tight. Market makers want to keep this zone. It's crazy, isn't it, when you actually watch what they do? When you pay attention to what they do, right, you can understand what they're trying to get other traders to do as well. Right now we're at the 50-day. Do you know how many guys watch the 50-day moving average across all time frames? And it all has different meanings behind it. All right, different conceptions of value. All right, crazy, isn't it? Bitcoin needs to come above this zone. It needs to break above the 200-day moving average. I hope she does something like this. All right? I hope she does it tonight. I will be a very happy kid. And PC Shed will be too. Binance is still dropping. Oh my God. Here we go. Where's she at? Hudson, what do you mean? Where was your super chat? Where was your super chat? Hudson, forgive me, man. Where was your super chat? Can you quickly type what you said? Sorry, man. Here we go. Come on, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Where you at? Hudson, here we go. What does it mean taking shorts? I know I should know this. Shorts, right, I found it. Shorts effectively mean that you're trading against price going up. So you want it to go down. You make money when price is going down. I mean, if you're asking that question, all right, how many people are new to trading? As in, it's the first time they've started to trade. All right, please give me a 1 if you're completely new to trading. Is gold dropping? Dollar yen's rising. That's what we want to see, because dollar yen right now is in line with the retrace back to the moving average. Dollar yen rises. Yeah. Gold drops. Look at the disparity. When dollar rises, gold drops. Gold should come back down and test this zone right here. One. Wow, there's a lot of new kids coming on the block, man. A lot of people. Who the hell is this Traders Reality guy? Oh my days. We've got a scam artist coming in as Traders Reality. Block that guy. Get rid. Guys, listen. For the record, right? I will never ever ask you guys to, you know, contact a WhatsApp number. Please. People have said to me, yo, Tino, thanks for giving me your number, man. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? I'd never do that. Never follow the comments on my on YouTube videos, man. Just be careful. Scott, that's good, man. That's good. Keep learning, but you're gonna have to at one point understand that learning and take it into context and apply it. You've got to come to that stage. You know? Yeah, Arisa, I wish I was new to it as well. I wish I was new to the to trading, man. Ethereum, where you at? Here we go. What is Ethereum doing? Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Lovely. We like a test to the psychological high. We do like a nice test to the psychological high. Both Bitcoin and Ethereum are about to test their psychological high. Why is that relevant? Yeah? Gold, where's she at? We'll keep gold in the middle. Alright, we'll keep her there. Ethereum's right there. Keep her there. Dollar right there. We'll keep dollar right there. Okay, just to keep an eye on things. Nice setup with the charts, guys. Nice set with the charts. Okay, so the way around that is I just go and comment everything. 877 likes. Come on, guys. Thank you, George. Thank you very much. Ethereum, getting ready to move. Here we go. Dollar yen looking back to come and test the 50-day moving average, which is in line with its peak formation. Rise, retrace to the continuation to the downside. Happy days. Dollar yen has been 5 days away from its peak formation. Near enough, completing its final move to the downside to form a peak formation. It will come down to here and then form a W formation to continue to the upside, potentially. We'll see if that plays out. All right. Let's put dollar yen right here. Ethereum, wow, happy days. Testing the previous psychological high and low. Where's she at? One there. Where is it? Where is it? Is that the previous psychological high right there? Jesus, that is so far away. Where are you? Where are you? No, tell a lie. She's confirmed it. She's above it. Sorry. Ethereum is above the psychological high. Happy days. That's good news. Bitcoin, she's the one that's going to test it. Bitcoin is effectively going to test the true psychological high. What is she? Am I getting my shit right? Am I getting my shit right? Yes, that is it. 58,254 is the psychological high for Bitcoin. Boom a moment. Wow, Ethereum, well done. Well done. Nice. Look at that. M3, M2 confirmed, pivot confirmed, M2 confirmed, M4 projection potentially for Ethereum. Let's see. Bitcoin moving out of the zone, forming the second leg of this small W formation. We need Bitcoin to come and break above the level 1 to confirm the intention of the market maker. Are we in line for the midweek reversal? Is it going to happen now? Is it going to happen later on in the New York session? Tomorrow will be the full day as such of true liquidity. All right, true liquidity, where there's no interruptions, no catching up. Because remember, UK had 2 days off the markets. All right, 2 days off the markets, man. The midweek reversal. Okay, the midweek reversal is effectively based on the market makers holding price in a certain zone, ready to move it in the opposite direction of what their intention is. Okay, so if, for example, the midweek reversal, best way to explain it to you, all right, is if you look at the cycle that we look for, which is the W formation, rise level 1, rise level 2, and then the M formation. The M formation is effectively happens in the midweek. Okay, so what we've got here is an intraday pattern. All right, we know that the intraday pattern aligned with a midweek reversal is a high confluence. All right, it's a high probability trade, but we need to wait for confirmation. Forex paints nice pictures. Lovely. That's what we like. Where are we with dollar yen? Dollar yen trailing nicely. Dollar yen will start moving in the Hong Kong session, but I don't know if I'm going to sit through that. At what point do you long for Ethereum Bitcoin? Retest 50 day after we break. I can't give you that information, my friend. You know, it's financial advice and all of that. I don't give financial advice. I'm telling you how patterns play. I'm giving you an educational view on understanding market makers' behavior. I'm an artist. I draw lines. That's all I do. I just draw lines, and I'm only good with 2 words and 2 letters in the alphabet, and that's an M and a W. Sometimes I get my M's wrong, sometimes I get my W's wrong, but that's the 85% in the system. You know, 15% I'm going to be wrong, pretty much. This is it. Right, great question, Mo. Why do candles have more volume but move less, but low volume candles move up higher? Why is that? Because that is lack of liquidity. All right, that's the market makers not moving. So, for example, stopping volume, massive volume in those stopping volume candles. Okay, and massive volume, but they don't really move the candle much. All right, they contain it. So it tells you a story about what they're trying to do. Are they trying to hold the zone? Are they trying to grab up all the contracts in that area? Yeah. An exit strategy. Great. Okay, an exit strategy is you are effectively, hypothetically, if you were to trade a move to the upside, all right, the exit strategy would be, firstly, has price come back to any moving average? So the first moving average price would come back to when it's moving to the upside is the 5-day. It's the 5-day EMA. All right, when it comes back to that point and closes below it, have no bias, close it. All right, if it continues up higher, so what? Pay yourself. The idea is to not try and suck as much as you can from the move. The idea is to pay yourself, all right, because you never know how long the move will last for. Get used to paying yourself. Then you can start trying to exercise whether or not your accuracy for exit is going to be, you know, to raise that accuracy. So when you start trading, guys, focus on trying to make your accuracy for exit as high as you can. And the way you determine the accuracy for exit is by not leaving money on the table. So here's an example, right? Say for example, you were long here, all right? And price was rising. If you got out here at the first test of the 5 EMA, which is that dotted line, and you got out there, that move there would be deemed as about a 78 or 76% accuracy. All right. The reason being is because you look at your exit from the last point of the high. All right. You look, the difference between price right there determines your accuracy percentage. If you got out here and price didn't go any further up, you would have effectively had 100% accuracy on your exit. If you got out here and you entered here, your accuracy would have been 10% if you realized the profit and you got out there. So you basically prevented it from going into a loss and you got out here, your accuracy would be 10%. In other words, you left 90% of the value of the move in up here. Okay? That's how it works. New retro, you might have the old, you might need to change your times. You might need to align your broker. PC Shed is absolutely killing it with his short. Let's have a look. PC Shed short, guys. There you go. A short, a lovely short. Okay. Let me bring it up for you. A beautiful short by PC Shed. Trading it back down to the 50-day moving average on the 15-minute time frame. Happy days. That's why my guy has realized 200k in one day. That's why. Yeah? Happy days. Guy was building shorts all the way up. Drop. Happy days. There you have it, guys. Well done, PC Shed, man. I will bang on about my guy all day, every day. Gold pulling back into the zone. Dollar yen, is she coming back up? Is dollar yen coming back up? Happy day. She's slowly moving up. Slowly. She should recover this zone. She should recover that zone. Ethereum. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Okay, Ethereum. Holding the 50-day. If you have enough length on the leg of a pattern, can you scalp it given you have the better than an average idea of where you are in the pattern? Daniel, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Guys, you don't always, Okay, you don't always have to wait for the pattern to play out. Yeah, you don't always have to wait for it to play out. But this is going to be based on your understand. Yes, Mark, 200k in one day. This is based on your understanding. You need confirmation, go into the Discord. There's the profit and loss right there. Check it out. Okay. It's all based on your understanding of how to apply this strategy. All right. That's all it is. So here we go. Here's a bit of a disparity right here. Gold's dropping against the dollar. Dollar is rising. Bitcoin is pulling back against the dollar. Making you blush, man. You deserve it, bro, man. You took my system and absolutely owned it, bro. Completely owned my system. All right? Fair play to you, bro. I will give you credit all day, every day, because you confirmed what I've been dedicating 11 years of my life to, man. Right there. 911 likes. Let's get it to 1,000, guys. Come on. Seeing as we're sitting waiting around for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now remember, guys, also listen to this. If Bitcoin and Ethereum have been put onto the CME as effectively instruments to hedge against risk, by that token, when gold rises, Ethereum and Bitcoin should rise too. All right? By that token. Let's see if that sort of thing plays out. Yep. Rishi Patel, if you want to understand what Thomas is discussing, have a look at a video on YouTube which talks about mean reversion. Understanding mean reversion. Check it out. Yeah, I don't really ask, but if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. End of. Man, I feel so awkward asking for that shit, man. Don't know why. It's free of charge. Yes, there is an MT4 script on TradingView. Infinex will have to elaborate on that, man. I have no idea about that. I know the indicators are on there, but yeah. Yeah, the reason I'm taking out all my coins that I'm holding and I'm going exclusively to staking, guys. That's where I'm at with my coins. I know staking is like holding, but it's not really. Yeah, I mean, it's different. But hey, that's another story. RTZZ, how you doing, bro? Right, another 2.5k today. Started to give and started to help a friend understand this hybrid happy days route. Wicked, bro. Tino, bro, say hello. Yeah. Wow, Christos, man, that's crazy. Can you invert? Do you know what? J Red, listen. I think you can, but what you need to do is you just need to Google invert MT4 chart indicator. Someone would have created it. So just go and Google invert MT4 chart indicator. And then if you want to understand how to install the indicator, all right, there's a video on my YouTube that tells you how to install these indicators. The principle is exactly the same. The coins I'm planning to stake, any one of them that make me a good return. Stepping into your world. Yes, PC, I think we are at 1-all right now. Okay. No, we're not 1-all yet. You're effectively 1 and I'm 0. You've mastered my system. Now I'm going to come into your world and master your staking world. But you've done yours in 8 years. I'm going to try and do mine in an afternoon. Because I ain't got patience for it, man. Trades rally. Often repeat, going to listen to Ocean. Do you advise to listen to them without sound or the first one? Okay, so Helson, listen. The streams with no sound, okay? If you watch the chat, people talk about certain things and ask questions in relation to the actual patterns that are playing out in the quiet streams, all right? Alternatively, if you can gather the chat and take the key parts of the chat and focus on what price is doing, all right? Fast forward that stream, all right, and let it play at a faster speed so you can let it, you know, you can see it happen in real time but faster, all right, and just see what you can get from there, all right, because I know those streams are long and unwinding, but you know what, there's bits of information, many people have said it, there's parts of that which are important, okay, but the main streams themselves, they will help you, man. You know, I just go over the same thing over and over again, okay. So gold coming back into the zone, dollar yen, where you at? Happy days, dollar yen's going back up, gold's dropping. PC Shed, where you at with your short? Oh my days, she tapped the outside volatility band of the 50-day. I haven't brought the chart up yet. She's tapped it, pulled back slightly. We could see a continuation. It needs to break down the 50-day moving average on Binance. Let's bring that up 2 seconds. Ah man, tonight has been a really productive stream, guys. We're seeing some action. Seeing action tonight. There you go. That's PC Shed's current trade right now. He's short on Binance. I believe he's trading it down to the 50-day moving average. Maybe going to be taking out some positions. Moonman, you took profits at 399. Happy days. That was PC. Wow. Look at that for accuracy, man. Look at that. If I drop down to the 1 minute time frame and look at where PC Shed could have taken a profit. All right. PC Shed probably took a profit. 399. 399. Tino, can you build a PC for me too? That's PC Shed. But you want me to what? You want me to turn you into a PC Shed? I think that's PC Shed's job. Yes, I am like a sports announcer, man. I've got to make it enjoyable for you guys. I could be as boring as F. I mean, I'm probably boring now, but you know what? If I'm boring and you guys are understanding this, boy, you're making money in that instance. There you go. PC Shed probably sold as price started to show these red candles. When the 1 minute time frame is showing these red candles, it means something's going to change. All right, granted, because always, whenever you see these red candles, bang, they revert back. Bang, reverse back. Bang, again. All right, red candles, reverse back. Yeah, that's what you got to be careful of. The treachery in the 1 minute time frame is frightening. Absolutely frightening. Where are we at? Oh, hello. Gold. Well done. Dollar yen. My lady, man. I miss you, dollar yen. I haven't paid much attention to you, miss. I'm sorry. But I've been flexing on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Gold coming down into the projection point. Thank you very much. Come on, Bitcoin. Ethereum, man, ain't going nowhere. Stuck in this zone. Did PC Shed build his shorts or did he know exact point to short? I believe he built his shorts. New retro, you're looking after her for me. Christian, go and watch. Okay, so go and start with the playlist. It's all in the mind. All right, because like I said to you, you can have this strategy, and it can be a winning strategy and you can still lose. You need to get your mindset charged for it. All right, watch the playlist. It's all in the mind. Once you've done that, start working through the streams. Some of the streams are silent, where it's just in the chat and we're watching price. All right, the idea of the streams, guys, is to train your eyes. Training your eyes is the key to it. All right, once you've sat through enough streams, you'll start to get that moment where you say, you know what, I think I'm nearly there. I think I'm going to see it. It's going to click. A quick surefire way of getting the patterns in your mind: pull up a chart, go back in time, find M's, find W's, and see what price does after you find the M and the W. Once you've done that a few hours a night every day for about 2 weeks, start projecting in real time. So if you see price rising, it's coming down, forming a W formation, draw out the W, project where you want it to go, and pay attention to it. If you're wrong, happy days. If you're right, happy days. Create an element of feedback. All right, you need feedback to help you understand whether you understand this strategy or not. All right, because a lot of people are trying to understand the system and they're not placing trades, and that's with them trying, learning the system. You need to apply what you know right now. All right, and see where you stand by placing a trade. If you're wrong on the trade, so what? It doesn't matter. It's not going to determine the rest of your trading career if you're wrong on a trade. Don't come to me and say to me, Tino, I tried your strategy and I lost. I placed 10 trades and I lost. I'm not happy with your system. It's dog shit. Okay, fine. But where's your sample size? Come to me after you've placed at least 150 to 200 trades. Then say to me, Tino, I only won 30 of my trades. The rest were losses. Can you help me out? Then I'll say to you, okay, fair enough. You've only won 30 and you've lost the rest. Like, okay, let's work it out. What can I do to help you? Do you understand? Give me a sample size. Give yourself a sample size to work with. Don't base your success of this strategy on 10 trades. All right? If you blow yourself out after 10 trades, the problem is leverage. Got to be careful. Oh, who's this? Matthew. How you doing, bro? I've been with you since day one and I just... No worries, man. Matthew, thank you for passing through. And anyone that's been with me from day one, man, thank you so much and God bless you all. Staking is committing a set amount of money or coin, okay, and contributing to the liquidity and keeping that coin going. So you are contributing to the network, and a reward for doing so is you earn the coin back. So someone that just buys and holds cryptocurrency, they make money when it rises, they lose money when it drops. Whereas in staking, you're effectively doing the same thing. Whether it rises or drops, you're still earning the coin. The idea is to hold enough coin so that if the fluctuations in the value of the coin go down, what you're earning off the coin from staking effectively pays you the difference. But the idea is to hold enough coins so that they effectively look after themselves. All right? I'm sorry I'm about to say this, but if you want any more information, head over to PC Shed's channel and I'm sure he'll be able to help you out. PC Shed's inbox. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, what's happening here, man? What's Bitcoin doing? Half an hour left till Hong Kong. I should be going to bed because I've been enjoying getting lots of sleep, guys. It's keeping me charged. My mind's focused. If I start going to bed at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, game over, guys. I'm going to start doing some sloppy ass projections, which will probably do well, but only for a certain period of time. PC shit. I'm sorry, man. I know it's only 8:30 for you guys. I would love PC Shed to come on the stream, man. I would love it. I think what I'm trying to do, man, is what I would love to do with PC Shed, I would love to do some live trading sessions with him. All right? Where we talk about some live trades. We will record it and then we'll give it out to everyone. I'm going to work that out. PC Shed has got several commitments, so I'm only going to work on his schedule. But we've got a lot of things coming to the channel, guys. A lot of things. Since Mike Dutch has come along, we've got structure in place. All right. You've noticed a few things have changed. So mad credit to my guy, Mike Dutch. Thank you so much, brother. He's sorting out all the t-shirts for all the patrons. The first month patrons, your t-shirts are all going to get shipped out. Mike Dutch is actively putting all the labels on all of them. There's 100 t-shirts to give. So... there's all of that happening. I'm getting these shoes sent out to the Patreon winners, YouTube winner, and the YouTube members winners. All right, so subscribers, YouTube members, and Patreons winners. We're going to do another shoe rollout giveaway. Going to be giving away loads of stuff, guys. We're just waiting for it all to happen. I said to you guys, April's going to be a really interesting month for us all. We've got the projections channel as well. I've started a new channel, which is going to be exclusively for projections. So make sure you follow that channel. It's pinned to the chat right now. Have a look. And I'm going to be doing Bitcoin, Ethereum projections. So it's all happy days. It's all happy days. Yeah, the Dutchie is the man. We are aliens. Yes, patrons, expect an email from Mike. He's going to be requesting your addresses so that we can send out these t-shirts. So let's get that happening. 844 likes. Come on, guys. We shouldn't be begging. Actually dropped, didn't it? All right then. Staking has a lot of risk too because you lose your coins, not your keys, not your coins. Yeah, I guess so. Right, where we at? Bitcoin, what's she doing? Ethereum, Bitcoin pulling back now. Bitcoin and Ethereum are pulling back. Oh, look. Oh, happy days. What's happening here? Nah, BNB is dropping. I know. BNB is collapsing, man. Collapsing. It's gone to 396. But you know what? PC Shed knows the game. He knows when to pay himself. And that's the nature of the game, guys. It's not a stupid question, man. The link's in the description, my friend. If you want to have a look at the Patreon, have a look at it first. Yeah, you can stake for 30 days. I know, Peter Storms. I know I should say that. Oh, 20k contracts left. Trade is still live. Okay, so PC Shed is taking... Okay, so he's scaling out. He's scaling out the trade. Cool. Yeah, when I say collapsing, I know. I'm looking at it from a 1 minute time frame. Pull up the 1 minute time frame and have a look at how sharp that move is to the downside. You would agree. Metaphorically speaking. When do we know when the W is invalidated if it does go that way? The way we verify a W being invalidated is if price hypothetically was to come back down and break away from this zone here. XRP is doing numbers, man. Nah, man, I'm not. Eric, don't even say that. That will never come out of my mouth again. Look at you guys, man. Straight away, throw me under the bus. Right, guy, how you doing, man? Everything is pretty slow right now, guys. Hong Kong is going to open. 20 minutes, Hong Kong. There was a good question about two candles. The first two candles on Tokyo session. Kim Morgan. Who asked the question? Oof. Gold has taken a little move down. So's Ethereum. Thing is, then they're not really going anywhere. They're just spiking lows. Oof. We're near the 58 mark. right? Because what market makers like to do is they like to build positions below key areas. So 58,000 is a whole number, all right? So if you just pull up there, they do it below the whole number. They get as many longs as they can below that zone, all right? And then they work their way up. That's how they do it. Hugo. So this Big W forms is the start of a new weekly cycle. I didn't think the last one had finished, as there wasn't 3 drops to the downside, or does it automatically reset on the Monday? Yeah, it's effectively a new week, new targets, new cycles. That's how it works, all right? You can have continuations, but what they like to do is from the Friday, I'm talking in Forex now, from the Friday they like to set up price for the following week, or they make profits on the Friday. That's why on the Friday we look for whether the market maker is going to make a run for profit on a Friday, or he's going to hold the zone, okay, and prepare it for the Monday, all right, because he knows he can manipulate the zone on the Monday, because Monday is deemed as the false move week beginning, and then Tuesday we realize the true move. Yeah? I'm good, right guy, I'm good, man. Come on. What's Bitcoin gonna do? Yeah, Hugo, sometimes we only get one drop. I mean, if you go back in the previous streams, the amount of times we've seen an M formation appear and then a W formation appears, where we were thinking that we were waiting for a level 1 from the M formation. We're waiting for a level 1 to form, and then it just turned into a W formation and then bounced up. Remember, if you look at the bigger time frame as well, where are we in light of the 200-day and the 800-day EMA? Because every time price hits those zones, okay, it bounces up very aggressively. Right, look, that's where we are right now at the 200-day moving average, 50-day moving average right there. The 800 days all the way down there. The last time it hit the 200-day moving average was down here. Look, at that point right there, price just zoomed up from that point. We are effectively at that same point again. Moving averages have come together. Now price effectively should bounce further up. But we will only know when the market makers finish building the zone. Remember, market maker, he's making money now, but he ain't making his big money. All right? He's not making his big money yet. Next hour candle as forms in 20 minutes, 15 minutes, sorry, is going to tell us, because then we're going to have all the liquidity from the Asian session coming into play. Gold is looking like it's going to come down to its projection zone. Dollar yen should be rising still. Happy day, she is. All right, she should recover that red candle right there. Happy days. Dollar's just snapping up and down in this zone, man. 3 pins, 1, 2. Is this the third? Is that the third? We will only know when it plays out. It's been a good stream tonight, guys. It's been a very good stream tonight. I've enjoyed it. Yeah, but Hugo, listen, it will never go perfectly. Get out the idea of the pattern having to work perfectly, because it won't. And now you've eliminated that negative mindset of thinking that if the plan doesn't go to perfectly, the plan is what you need to work on. No. If you understand the pattern as a whole and understand that there's a variation to it, granted, you are going to be fine. Don't think the pattern needs to be perfect, because it isn't. The pattern is never perfect. Sometimes we do see a nice pattern form. Can't deny that. All right? But we always have to say to ourselves, confirmation, confirmation. That's what we want. We wait for the pattern to form. We know a pattern has been formed when the second leg shows price is coming out of the zone, because the psychology behind that is the market maker has trapped all the retail traders short, and he's moving out of the zone so that they don't realize a profit. Tino, do I have a Binance referral code? Guys, no, I don't. I don't have a Binance referral code. I don't have a BitBuy whatever referral code. You know, I'm probably the only YouTube channel that doesn't have a referral code, because that's not what I'm about. I know they have very lucrative affiliates, but I've said it from the start. You know, it's, for me, I think that the guys that, you know, when they go into Bybit and Binance, all the leverage, you know, the fact that they can give such lucrative referral returns, all right, tells me that people are just burning their monies and getting stopped out, not understanding leverage and just losing money. I don't want to endorse that. But that's my point of view on it, guys. That's who I am. You know, I'm not interested in a referral from Bybit or Binance. You know? But that's my view on it, man. That's how I see it. Yes, you can have yeah, like Forex, they prepare the session on the Friday ready for Sunday. In crypto, they prepare Friday for the Saturday, Sunday sessions. That's possible. Ooh, wow. This is before, guys, look, this is before Hong Kong. Remember that. This is before Hong Kong. Let's see what happens. There's 3 more minutes until the new candle prints. Sit tight. There's 3 more minutes before the new candle prints. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Is this the final pin to the low? Let's see. Let's just move this out of the way. Is this the final pin? Let's see. 2 more minutes before the final pin. Okay. Sorry, before the next candle. When you see that happening, market makers always do that, man. They always like to spike price just before the close of the next candle. We will know what their intention is when this candle finishes. Why are they not allowing it to go lower? They're spiking the lows. Spiking the lows. This is consistent with second leg formation. Is this the final move to trap a few more guys to go short? Granted, it could continue down even further. We will only know when the next candle prints. Let's see. Here we go. 1 minute 50. Let's see. Ooh. This is very, very tight. Got to pay attention right now, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, man. Look what they're doing. They're spiking the lows, man. 1 minute 26. This next minute is going to feel like forever. There are so many guys right now that are either getting squashed in their shorts, in their longs, or there are guys now opening shorts because of the resistance at the 200-day moving average. Fast move is the false move. Let's see if that holds true right now. Remember, guys are going short right now. They're going short. Guys have said, if it breaks here, I'm going to go short. Funnily enough, they've tapped it and now reversed. Let's see what happens. Mikhail, the way market makers buy is because in order for them to buy, they need to get someone on the opposite side of the contract, which is a sell. Because when the market maker wants to realize a profit, he uses the seller's contract liquidity to take that profit, and vice versa on the buy as well. Wow, notice how they spiked it all the way back from that point. Do you see what I'm saying, guys? Here we go. Here we go. 10 seconds till the next candle. Let's see what happens. Ethereum coming down to test the 200-day. Bang, next candle. If this is the candle that's true, it should retrace back up. Funnily enough, notice how they spike the low there and spike the low there. Is this the 3 pins to the low? Let's see how it plays out. We've got 10 more minutes until Hong Kong opens. Let's see how this plays. She could even continue down. Let's see if the market maker intends on sending price lower. Look at Ethereum. She's trying to find the zone. Bitcoin is holding. She could collapse one more time. Sorry, I take that back. She could drop one more time. All right. And get ready for the Hong Kong session. And what can Hong Kong do? Make it boring. All right. They could make it really boring and not do anything. Or alternatively do something like that. Oh, wow. Remember, we need to look back, look out. Where are we in the price? Where are we? We're not really anywhere. Yeah? Although the the psychological low is here. Okay? Where's the psychological high? There's a psychological high, which was that right there. Psychological low is right there. Let's see what they do. Remember, as long as price stays above this zone, this W formation is valid. Even if it comes down to here, it's still valid because of the main formation right here. Let's see what she does in Hong Kong. Will the Kong play out? Oh, Ethereum's bouncing back. Gold's coming close towards that zone. Dollar yen coming up. Slow move by dollar yen. Absolutely slow move. Wow. Happy days. Kim. Go. Lazio. The indicators are in the Discord, guys. If you want the indicators, they're all in the Discord. If you want to download MT4, which is this platform I use, links in the description. It's free to download. Then go to the Discord and download the link, the indicators. And there's a video in that same channel that shows you how to download the indicators onto MT4. Could be an M, yeah, could be an M, but we won't know until it plays out. We've got a bigger head and shoulder, inverted head and shoulders W formation on Ethereum than we do have an M formation up here. So you got to work out which one works. They're indicators. The psychological, the way you determine those psychological lines, Kurt, is you take the first high and the first low that forms at the start of the new crypto week. And that is at 12 a.m. Sunday night. I think gold is pretty much going to hit the projection for the evening. That's a happy days there. I'm really happy with gold right there. She could actually come out and test, because that's effectively where she really needs to come. She needs to come into that zone right there. GMT. Let's see what Hong Kong brings, man. Let's see. Right now, we're waiting for a pattern to form. So there's no such thing as an entry. All right? We're waiting for a pattern to complete. This is what determines your ability as a trader, guys, if you're happy to sit and wait. Where we at? 6 more minutes. 6 minutes. Can you explain to me why is it when it goes good for Bitcoin, it goes good for the rest of the coins, vice versa? I mean, Bitcoin is effectively the main coin that everyone turns to. From a retail perspective, everyone always goes to Bitcoin. All right? And then when people start to understand cryptocurrency, they then start dabbing in the altcoins. Then they start looking at Ethereum. But Bitcoin really holds precedence. Take it easy, doll boy, man. Nice one, bro. Thanks for coming down. Tino, do you have a favorite cryptocurrency? This is the real question. Yes, I do have my favorite cryptocurrency. My favorite tradable cryptocurrency is Ethereum. But my favorite coin overall has to be Fetch AI. That's my favorite coin. I love that coin. Interesting coin. Yeah, Fetch itself, man, it's the technology behind Fetch. They're effectively creating an exchange for wholesalers to leverage their exposure in stock as smart contracts. And by doing that, they can hedge their exposure to other guys who are in the same position and effectively generate a return, which thus reduces the exposure of their stock sitting there stagnant. Unbelievable concept. Here we go, 3 minutes. 3 minutes until the next candle. Well, actually, no, tell a lie. It's actually 7 minutes until the next candle because there's a bit of a delay with this broker. Where can you buy Fetch? I mean, any exchange really. I get it from crypto.com. That's where I get mine. Here we go. Come on, Bitcoin. What are you doing? Ooh, there's your move. There's your move. Is she going to invalidate this W formation right here? She needs to stay above this zone. Yesterday's low is in sight right there. If she breaks yesterday's low, she invalidates this pattern. Although, if she taps the low and then reverses back, she can still hold, the zone can still be held. All right, we will only know when the market maker's done. Hong Kong's coming on in 6 minutes, 2 minutes in real time. All right, we'll see if they respond. Gold is dropping. If there's gold dropping, it means they're taking their money out and putting it into risk on assets. It's scam time when I put my headphones in. Why is that? She thinks crypto's a scam. Oh man. Always pay attention to the final moments of every hour candle. Always pay attention to it. You'll learn a thing or two when you see that, guys, especially on the 1 minute time frame. Right, Hong Kong is open across the board. Look at gold hitting the projection point. Happy days. She's going to come out into this zone. Come on. on, gold. Where you at? Oh, wow. Ethereum's dropping. Yeah, but she's coming down to the psychological high right there. She's coming down to test the psychological high. Oh, look at gold just snap back. That means dollar yen's pulling back. Look at that. Yeah, you see that, guys? Dollar yen, gold. But remember, what will happen, right, is once Hong Kong opens, there's this influx of orders that come in, and then it regulates. Well, that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for that regulation right there. Hong Kong, 3 more minutes till the new candle. So, you know, only Bitcoin Street Central is not controlled by any company, only 21 million. All other coins are digital, fiat controlled by individuals. I guess so. Anyway, you can work out what the 1 hour candle will do before it shows. I mean, God, that's pretty much asking for the almanac of trading. Doesn't everyone want to know that? You kind of work out what will happen based on what price does towards the open of that candle, of the new hour candle. Yeah, you can work it out. Here we go. Come on, I don't want it to hit yesterday's low. But it's funny though what she's doing. Is this pattern going to hold? Is the bigger pattern going to hold? We are in midweek reversal territory, guys. Are they trying to suck in more guys to go short? Let's see. W is not invalidated yet until it breaks yesterday's low. Here we go. Hong Kong, 2 minutes. New candle in 2 minutes time. Ethereum testing the psychological high. Bitcoin about to test yesterday's low. If it comes down and tests yesterday's low, even if it breaks it ever slightly, but then reverses back, happy days. But a clean break away from it, then would it invalidate this small W formation. Let's see how it plays. VIP Wolf. That's about standard for Hong Kong, man. That is an absolute standard thing for Hong Kong. All right, to really eliminate this concept of the world is flat or the world is round, okay? Get an apple, pour water over it, watch what happens to water. And get a plate and pour water on it and watch what happens to it. That should pretty much determine where you're at with the world. Have you got him in there, PC Shed? My guy. My guy. He's ripped it again. He's ripped it. PC Shed has posted some profits in the Discord, guys. Go and check it out. I'm sorry, guys, if some of the super chats aren't appearing. I'm just going through them now. Zach, Kari, if you're still here, is this trading view you're using to draw the lines? No. It's MT4. Reasons for using a delayed broker. It's just, there's no reason to it. It's just the platform itself. We'll never get the clear time or the right, candle print. There's never that. That's never going to happen. But overall, I can deal with 3-4 minute delays. That's not really my concern. Here we go. Hong Kong ready. Let's go. Let's go. Hong Kong is ready. Gold has hit the projection zone. Happy days. Gold has hit the projection zone. Dollar. Oh, here we go. Look. Dollar's dropped. So's gold. And this is what you find sometimes. Although they are correlated, okay, dollar sometimes moves first and then gold moves, or gold moves first and then dollar moves. So they'll do the opposite of each other. So dollar will be dropping, trying to take out the previous orders, and new orders coming in against the actual trend, and then bang, they should reverse it back up. But we'll see. Wow, gold has completely smacked that zone. Yeah, Mike, I thought you'd say something. That's what this one guy said. Now you're asking like different questions here. I just trade. I don't care if the world is flat or not. Mike. Here we go, guys. Hong Kong stepping in. Wow, gold. Gold, man. Look, she's recovering the whole green candle near enough. There she goes. Look at that. Lovely projection. Gold has hit its actual projection. So whenever it hits a zone in terms of projection, right? If you're in a trade and you're waiting for it to hit a certain zone and it hits that zone, all right? You've got to be careful, because market makers, although we might think that we needs to recover the whole candle, it could actually take only 50% of the candle. All right? We don't know in this candle at what point they decided to start building shorts at higher prices. All right? So as a guesstimation, you like to put down half of the candle, label that out, and work out from that point, okay, where you think price could go. As many pins as we can get, man. The more pins we get, the better, really. Purple candle means that volume to the downside is starting to rise. How you doing, Ian? Literally take it down to a wick. That's how they do it. Nah, there's no financial advice here. I can't say to you to go short at a moment's notice. That's not how it works. Correct. Yeah. No worries, Ian. That's all good. Okay. Well, guys, I think that's where we at right now. All right. I think I'm going to end the stream now. I want to thank you all. All right. It's nice to know that I've left you with the conversation of whether the earth is flat or not. Who cares, man? Who cares? You know, chicken, which one came first, chicken or the egg? It's one of those ones, man. Keeps us busy. You seem not older than 15. Ah, happy days, bro. That's a compliment, my friend. Thank you very much. Been a good night tonight, guys. Thank you so much, man. It's been awesome. All right. Much love to all of you guys that have passed through the stream. I hope you've managed to learn something from price action tonight. You can see that usually, guys, Hong Kong starts to wake up after about an hour, 2 hours into the session itself. All right, because right now, what time is it? Tokyo's, yeah, it's into its first hour. the futures markets of Hong Kong starts in 20 minutes. So we could see some activity there. But guys, thank you so much, man. It's been, as always, a great pleasure. And I hope you guys are getting it, man. I really do hope you guys are getting it. Take what you can from PC Shed. All right, and I know I go on about it all the time with PC Shed, but guys, he's testament to it. He did not know how to trade. All right, he didn't know how to trade. Yo, Christos, man, you're going crazy with these cuss words, man. I slowed down tonight, man. You're going crazy with these insults, man. Go easy, brother. All right, guys, listen. Back tomorrow. Streaming tomorrow night, 10 p.m. GMT. We get the ball game rolling yet again. Patrons, keep an eye out for your Patreon posts tomorrow. We'll be talking, getting active. All right. And just thank you very much, guys. Much love to all of you, yeah? Mad respect. Happy days, guys. Mad love to all of you. See you in a bit.